It's not especially useful for that.
So the ranges are 25, 50, and 100 times the number of ranks if it's a ranged attack in feet. Because I have 10 ranks in this ability.
Okay, nice. So they actually have the ranges in there. Cool. Is that part of that big, huge freaking thing you sent me, by the way? Or
Oh,
you
that
sent kind of
the thing with all
everyone?
the codes and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of the
it's I
macros.
use that to program a bunch of macros for my abilities.
Neat.
Macros are dumb.
Like I definitely don't bother doing my own macros and shit for D&D stuff, but this like the roll of power thing in this does not appear to like work at all.
Oh, it doesn't work at all. Oh, good.
I don't know I don't know what's important, so I just made something roll a d20 plus my to hit modifier. It's like, alright, that's
a pretty good start.
Yep.
That's all I know.
I mean, that seems to be kind of the general way it's supposed to be done, except for all of the extra nonsense.
I'm
Some
doing this Godbound
modifiers and
style
that
where I
stuff.
just roll everything manually.
Yeah, that's how I'm approaching it too.
I mean, Godbound has a lot less stuff on it anyway.
Yep. Well, Godbound has a lot of shit that just lets you skip past the roll.
Yeah.
Because you kind of cheat a lot.
Yep.
I still don't really understand how damage works in this system.
Neither do I.
I think the damage works in a similar way to... I'm trying to think of another game that does it this way, and I can't think of one off the top of my head. Effectively, rather than having like a set number of hit points, you have a set number of like failure states that you can fall through.
Hmm.
I think it goes from fine down, although it might just eat away at your toughness in addition to that.
Yeah, I think the main impact until you're like actually in real trouble is just that like your roll to resist things gets worse. So you become easier to beat up the more beat up you are.
Yeah, based on the damage resistance check thing on page 242, you just keep taking more and more degrees of failure until eventually you have enough degrees of failure on a single roll that you just fucking conk out.
Yeah, basically. Except for minions who don't get that. You hit them and they die.
Yeah, that's why I didn't build the horse as a minion, because I was looking up the difference. I saw that they would just get fucking blown out, and I was like, that's probably not good.
Yeah, minions are mostly enemy mob stuffs.
Yeah.
Alright.
I should have just made one thing where it's like 20 minions.
The whole...
Yeah. I just bring a fucking regiment of longbowmen. Alright, boys!
Non-lethally fire!
Yeah, those arrows with boxing gloves on them.
You forget, this is fucking, like... Knights of the Round killed people all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is the pretty nice version of the Knights of the Round Table.
Alright, fine. I'll just lance someone's teeth out instead of lancing their head off.
Yes.
Gosh.
Oh, my.
We'll just go for staggering internal injuries that people will never truly recover from over death.
That's fine. Hey, if Batman can get away with it, then it's good enough.
Yeah, Batman
Don't worry, I just knocked that guy out.
His fucking
You broke
skull.
his neck, Batman. What are you talking about?
I just knocked the guy out. You shot him with a 30mm baton round at point-blank range. His brain is jello at this point. Yeah, but he's knocked out. He isn't dead.
30 millimeters.
knocked out
is
permanently.
not very long.
That's
Yep.
that's not the
30
length.
millimeters the width.
So I'm not really going to
I'll
have
look at my
maps.
way
I'm just
more.
going to have where enemies are, and then you guys can kind of generally move around them.
20mm
Alright.
pea shooter.
It's also not very long.
Well, doing it your way, yeah. The Russians would beg to differ, but
Even then, that's like a 4-inch long bullet. Almost 5. That's still pretty fucking long.
That is pretty lengthy. Are they usually flat and short, like a pancake?
Bullets?
Yeah.
No. Most of them are not flat and short. The closest thing to a flat and short bullet would be something like a wad cutter.
What is that?
So wad cutter is a round used specifically for target shooting, and it has a flat tip on it, and it is not very long, but it's still like pretty sizable. But the idea is because it has a flat tip, when it hits a piece of paper, it'll just rip the entire piece off, so it's a lot easier to see where you've actually hit.
Okay, yeah. For like scoring and stuff.
Yeah. But that's really the exception to the rule.
Oh, right.
exception.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, are we all set to go otherwise?
Yeah. I have a hamburger because I just got back in time.
Hmm.
That's good.
That is good. Thank goodness.
Open up the timetable.
The timetable? What?
The timetable determines how long, how many points it can put into something before it becomes not creatable in one action.
Oh, the measurement table thing?
Yeah, page 11 has the timetable.
How much time can you put into a thing before it becomes not an action?
All right, well let's think about it. How much is 20 times 4?
80.
80. So that's 80 hours. 80 hours is what, like 4 days?
3 days.
3 days.
I think below
It's 3 days and 8 hours. Is 80 hours.
-2 is like a free action, I think.
Something like that, yeah. But they suggest that there's a limit to how many free actions you can do.
No.
Well, it's because it has the same issues that I'm going to make a peasant railgun has. Of yes, technically it's free actions, but reality still butts its head in the face of the DM goes no.
Have you ever seen the
can't
math
do
on a
that.
peasant railgun?
What is a
I've seen the math. It's
Where-
stupid, is what it is.
No, I mean the math of like how much force is actually applied
Yes.
by throwing it. How it's like a half stick of dynamite or something.
Yes, I have seen that.
Fucking dumb.
What is a peasant railgun?
All
In
right, so
3.5,
basically,
you know how free actions worked? But they just didn't actually take any time.
you can
So
also
if
do it
you
in 5e.
lined up a bunch of peasants in a big long line and then had them use their free action to hand an item from one person to the next, the item wouldn't lose any, would continue gaining velocity effectively. And then the last person throws it at the target. And because, of course, the item is moving at whatever stupid rate it could be moving, such as whatever that math ends up being that Peyton just outlined.
Depending on how many you had, you could get it like up to like Mach 4 or something.
Yeah. Basically, you use game cheese to kill things.
Of course, the GM can just hit you with the same cheese of, well, it's hit this velocity about midway through the line, at which point it has so much air friction on it that the fucking pole can no longer stay intact, and you have now shotgunned your way through the rest of your line. Congratulations. You have just needlessly led to the death of a few hundred peasants.
Or they could do the real thing of, yeah, the guy throws whatever he's handed at the end of the line with a normal strength because
Mhm.
it's not actually going that fast.
And what you did in 5e is you had everyone take a ready action to pass it to the next person on the line.
This doesn't sound like
As
DM.
they thought of a version for 5e.
Yeah.
It sounds like DM's being very normal.
It's just D&D being itself.
It's just kooky ways to fuck with the rules.
Yeah. All right.
So based off how the timetable works, that's ranked 16 on the timetable.
Yep.
So 16 minus 20 is -6, which isn't even on the timetable. But that's how long it takes me to create a 20-point power.
20-point power?
Yeah.
You can make the objects thing, devices, I think is what they're called.
I can inventions. I can do inventions.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do them very quickly.
Neat.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In theory, I could make much higher power things, but my bonuses are limiting me.
Also, you can't make past 20 because we're at power level 10.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah,
So-
I mean that too. Because we're at power level 10, I can't do that. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking my max. You have to be able to do it as a. English is hard. You have to be able to do it as a. What is it called? It's not like a recreational action. It's like a
Oh, routine action.
yeah, routine action.
Recreational action. I just, I make bombs in my spare time because what else is a
Good
man to do
practice.
for relaxation? It calms my nerves. Sure, it makes everyone else around me nervous, but it calms my nerves.
Yeah. As a heads up, by the way, I'm not going to be able to go forever. I'm sure other people suffer from the same issue.
So you
Because
can't
I
go
have to
forever?
be up to drive an hour and a half to probably more like 2 hours tomorrow at like 8:30. So I do actually need to head to sleep at some point around 12-ish. So
Imagine sleeping.
Yeah, midnight is also my.
I wouldn't I would imagine it if I was not going to do driving things along with the test at the end. So I actually do have to care.
What is the test at the end?
A driving test.
But you have to drive, and then only after you're done are you tested to see if you can drive.
Yeah. I'm driving like a different vehicle, not a like normal car.
I can't believe you're driving the same vehicle both times, Mitchell. That's kind of weird.
Oh, is this like
That's
a
fucked up,
commercial
Mitchell.
vehicle license or something?
Kinda. Got to drive a mail vehicle, and they're different from the car. So, yay.
Oh yeah.
So let's get started. Have you guys all seen the basic idea?
Yeah.
Either in
Yeah.
the setting notes or what I left in the game of the month here.
Fuck Lord Vilmar.
I mean,
We
you guys are
hate
actually going
Vilmar.
after Lord Ashmont.
No.
Lord Vilmar is the big bad.
We're going after the mini.
The guy that Arthur can't just go, I'm gonna go zap him. Or Merlin. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and start in Camelot. With basically you guys getting that mission from Arthur and Merlin, along with some of the more, I don't want to say important, the more senior knights, I suppose.
The people who are actually good at their jobs.
Well,
The people
the
who
more
are bringing
founded
all-
members of their job.
People who aren't bringing along Dan, the craftsman, on a mission.
Did you when I put my image there, was that when you adjusted it to say "and friend"? Because I could
Uh,
swear
no.
I was like looking at it, and then like as I put my image down, I just saw like the message edit.
I mean, it was and friends, but then we looked and everyone else has nightly status. You're the only one
Yeah.
who doesn't, so you're and friend.
You're the only one who isn't a knight here.
So these three are actually new knights to the round table, and you're just the guy that they're dragging along because Arthur is telling them to.
You're the squire.
The intern.
He's the irregular.
I mean, yeah, kind of. More like a sapper, I guess.
All right, we got a 4-man job. We got all right. You 3 knights and you in the back. You come on.
Man,
Yeah,
just
with the
coming in to
box,
tell him
yeah.
about something.
Yeah, toolbox. Yeah, come on.
I think that guy's here to repair the balcony.
What? Well, now he's gonna be here to go kill Sir What's His Face.
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
So, yep, you guys are in the big great hall with the, of course, big round table. And this is at the time of early, well, not early Arthur. Arthur, I guess, in his prime. Or probably like Arthur in his 20s or so. Seeing as it's medieval
Really goes
times and like,
downhill when he hits 30.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Like
lot
the
of things
moment
would
your
go
hair
downhill.
starts graying, stuff gets really out of whack.
yeah.
But, yep, you guys are brought in with Arthur and Merlin, along with some of Merlin's apprentices and the other knights such as Lancelot and what is Gawain? No.
Yeah,
Is
Lancelot,
Gawain an
Gawain-
actual knight of the Round Table?
I believe
think
Gawain
so.
is. You also got like Percival.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Dwayne.
Wayne.
No, that's the Walk.
Round Table.
The Walk, the Rock.
No, I think there is one. I always pronounced it Gawain, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
Because that's how
Gawain.
it's written, but I think it might be said
Gawain.
or Goen, maybe.
Going?
I don't
Whatever.
know.
Point is, he's one of the fucking dickheads of the round.
Yeah. Like us.
One of the more senior knights.
Right.
So, yeah. You guys
The
are brought
table-
in. Arthur outlines where the castle is, who you're supposed to go and basically freaking kill and come back with them. Well, knock out and capture, I suppose. Seeing as will be nice.
No heads on pikes. I just polished up my lance too. What
Oh,
a shame.
yep.
Bad.
Yeah. And you guys are kind of the new round of knights because of course the actual knights can't be everywhere at once. And with Lord Vilmar kind of causing issues. If you think about it, he's kind of the Lord Vilmar is the big bad, and you guys are basically going after like one of the lieutenants.
The medium big bad.
Yeah. You're working up to the big bad.
Yeah. God, it's like the fucking beat cops.
No. Yep. I mean, do you want to ask Arthur anything, or you good to go?
Well,
You
what do
know
we
where
know
you're
of this
going,
guy?
and you know the basic idea.
What do we know of this guy?
I was about to ask, where are we going?
When are you paying attention,
Um,
toolbox?
No. No.
Arthur tells you,
No, my lord.
Lord Ashmont is known to me. He is, well, a rather cruel man. Both to the people of Albion and to his very land, it seems. Our scouts are reporting corpses that walk and natural creatures, along with plants that, well, are gnarled and blackened by whatever foul magic has been leaking out of there.
Oh, shame, innit?
Right, Gov. I'm Roy.
Nice be a nice neighborhood.
Bashes fucking it, mate. Shank is now outside Tesco's.
As for Lord Ashmont himself, he is, I mean, he's a knight. He's able to fight somewhat well, but he's kind of known more as a brute than anything else.
Mm.
Not exactly your sort to parry things, rather just, well,
On the
you
chin.
hit the person hard enough that it doesn't matter they're in armor.
Look at my armor, Monka.
Yep.
I'm
Sorry, I've
just
got
in
plus
leathers
17
right now.
toughness save.
I'm just in leathers right now. My armor is in my bag. My big pack.
What kind of knight doesn't wear armor?
I don't at the moment. I'll put it on
Me.
later. I'll put it
You're a
on.
weird angel, but it doesn't count.
You guys want to introduce yourselves, or do you
No.
kind of already know each other?
Well, I would introduce myself to the new guy.
I
Hello.
mean, you're all the new guy.
We're
I
all
hate to
new
say
guys.
it.
Gotta say, third. Gotta introduce him to the.
My name is Jeff. I'm
No, my name is
Lord
Robert.
Rep.
Sir Robert.
No, my name isn't actually Jeff. That was a joke.
Sir Robert Penton.
Given my name, I just assumed that was right.
Unlike you, I've been come up as some guy who just wandered into the Knights Hall and was like, I guess I'm on the mission now.
In your case, Dan, like Arthur probably did, just call out to whoever wished to help.
You
And
peasant.
these three random people showed up, and you, apparently.
Asked who wants to help, and you were walking by to go get a tool from the other side of him. He's like, all right, welcome to the team. And you're like, huh? What team? I'm on a team now?
You're like stretching and he thinks your hand is up.
I mean, I wasn't... Involuntary stretching still counts.
He
It's
is
the Lord pulling
Sir
your hand up.
Arthur, Lord of Table Round. It's hard to
Camelot.
say no to that.
The round table.
In fact, you're the one who sanded all the corners off.
He didn't even ask you to. He wanted a square.
It was a square. It was a rectangle like normal.
He's just making do.
Like part of it was damaged. It's like, hey, can you fix this? Yeah, don't worry, I know how to fix it. Fucking turn it into a circle. Perfect. No corners.
Yeah.
People kept bumping into it, making an unpleasant clanging sound. And you just, there you go.
Turns
You overheard
out
him
the
say,
unplugged-
"Give them no corner," and you misheard.
Yeah. Turns out the unpleasant clang sound still here, but you know what we're gonna do? Put the corners back on?
People don't get like
No one really messed up for it. It might have been
people
Dan.
don't get hurt
Oh.
on the corners. This is a safety measure.
Yep. There's too many young childlike knights who kept running their foreheads into the corners. So we had to remove them just for safety's sake, you know?
Yeah, I'd prefer having more corners. They'll learn a lesson fast. They get wise quick.
That's what we thought at first, and then it started happening to Lancelot, so that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One too many knights got their eyes poked out, and here we are.
Here we are indeed.
They were going to be the knights of the star table, but it's too many corners, so.
And senior raiments are such a bitch. Like, you supposed to sit at the tip of them or like sides?
I think each of you would like be like two of
Facing
you
another
would
person.
Well, you'd both like be sitting at like the either side of one of the pinnacles. So you'd fit
So
like
it's like
10 people.
that, and you've got like these are the people.
Yeah. And maybe you could have like a final guy like right there facing that way.
Yeah.
In this picture,
They get
Tinkle
cramped
actually
soon,
goes
though.
all the way here.
What kind of non-Euclidean table are we discussing? I like to sit on the bottom.
Oi, are we beating the shit out of Ashmont or what?
And, you know, we can also put
No,
someone here.
This table.
We can put someone here also looking towards the middle. Fit another person in
Oh.
there.
You guys leave. Yay. Go Ash,
I
fine.
have some ideas.
Arthur's just looking at us, drawing on the ground, like, what the fuck? Huh? How are these people knights? How? How'd this happen?
Why he's not a knight?
What? Sorry, how am I a knight?
At his direction, I kick sand over it.
You kick sand over it, I will fucking bowl you over.
I said at his direction.
I'll bowl him over too. On God. On the lady, I'll fucking do
How
it.
dare you.
No, I think Arthur orders you to get on with it.
Get on with it! Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do an old British salute, which is, you know, I put my pinky up, and then we're off.
I see. That's the entirety of the salute. You just hold one pinky up and then walk away.
Yep.
So, right, see you later. Leave.
Oh shoot! I need to put that back.
We probably should have learned what his, weaknesses are, if any.
Most people have weakness to the lance. Worked out so far.
Well, I asked what we knew of him, so I assumed Arthur would have told us if he knew what his weaknesses were. So I guess we don't know that
Seems
yet.
Ticklish.
Turns out you can just throw a bucket of water on him and he'll melt.
Oh, I didn't bring one.
I can create
Ah.
one.
Yeah, create a bucket of water. By using this bucket of water,
It'll
this
be the most powerful bucket of water you've ever seen.
by using this iron band, this hammer, these nails, and this bucket of water, I can create a bucket of water.
A trebuchet that hurls water great distances.
Oh, the fucking Beowulf, but it just hurls water.
Well,
Yeah.
how quickly can you lot travel?
Very.
Would you want to travel?
Well, it seems to me the faster the better, yeah?
The horse can go like 60 miles an hour.
I can make a harp, my lord.
Well, I can fly about 1,000 miles an hour, so I think there's a slight difference.
Jesus,
in
Christ,
speed.
where'd you get the fucking jet engines?
God,
You draw the
don't you know?
But
Let me check the speed table to see if I'm in that ballpark.
I guess I'll make myself some wings then, since all you go Mach 10.
I go 60 miles. I just have a fucking horse. What do you want from me? I was like, knights have horses. I'll fucking get a horse. Meanwhile, they're busting out fucking the Blackbird. Sorry.
well, how fast would this cart go?
Let me read this charts, my lord.
Kyron, it seems I have purchased significantly more speed than you.
Yeah?
64,000 miles per hour.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a speedster.
The best part is, that's probably just like one more.
What's the like overlaying speed power? Where's that?
There's a power called speed.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Elemental PQ. S.
64,000 miles an hour.
Speed.
Well, but how do you travel? Is it like along the ground?
I run with my feet.
Yeah, I'll get there as the crow flies.
Do you wanna draw the card?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's going to fucking change
We'll
much
both
as
get
the
there
crow
in
flies.
seconds.
I mean, unless
How
we're
big?
covering,
How big is this this
unless we're
country?
covering
I
164.
mean, it's not as big as England is, so
So
not
here's the
very.
thing, right? So you can go 64,000 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
You can circumnavigate the globe about 3 times in 1 hour.
Assuming the globe is all land. Which at this
Oh.
time, that's what we thought anyways.
No, I also run on water.
You took the run over water power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
in
yeah.
cloud hours.
I
This
vanish
isn't
for a
clown
minute.
hours. I beg to differ.
I vanish for like a few minutes and I come back like, all right, Lord Ashmont, his palace looks like this. These are where all his guards are.
You vanish for a minute and we never see you again because you just railgunned through the thing and you are now dead. Unfortunately, so is Ashmont and about half of England, given that you probably hit with the force of a nuclear explosion.
Imagine if you can run that fast, but your perceptions weren't any faster, so you just have to like. You have to chart it ahead of time, like you're a fucking spaceship.
I mean, I think that actually might be the case.
I think he moves so much faster than his brain can process. There's like a fucking insect like that, I think. Where it's insanely fast, but it has to continue stopping because it physically can't tell where it is after like a second of travel because it's too fast.
The way my power works though is my character uses time magic to like move outside of time. So from my perspective, I can still see perfectly fine.
Reasonable.
However, I have a there is this power.
30,000-foot burst.
I looked up the range, the audible range of a train's horn for reference.
You realize that
You
that's
could
the
just you could just deafen the entire castle.
Yeah.
In fact, you're gonna have to fucking get pretty far away before you move.
No, it's perfect. I have this. I have these magic items. It's perfect.
God.
You guys ready?
Okay, well, I think we still have a couple much slower members, so maybe we just travel in there.
I'm just gonna start traveling
I
on
make
the
a
horse. This is
mechanical
fine.
cart that moves like 60
I mean,
miles
one
per
of you
an
can
hour
basically make it
and
there
affects
instantly.
others.
Okay.
One of
I'm
you
just
can make
gonna-
it in like less than an hour, and the other two it's gonna take a little bit.
I'm just gonna start moving on the horse. This is
You can
Christ.
make his cart and catch up while you're riding.
Yeah.
The horse.
Yeah, I'll just go. I'll just go scout it out while you guys are covering. Be right back.
Ground speed equal to your effect rank.
Don't you pew and don't we then get instantaneously deafened?
My armor's in
No,
my
he's just
backpack.
not. Yeah, he's
true.
just not activating that.
That's why I'm not wearing it.
Carry your armor in a fucking backpack.
Yeah, here, hold this. I toss it to you.
So, wait,
I just
what
let
is
it
a
hit the ground.
speed equal to my effect rank. What does that mean exactly?
Well, and then you have to go check the chart to find out how fast it
So
actually is.
can't you make up to level 20 or whatever the fuck?
Well, so I can see like distance, but I can't see what like distance per what. Like, if
I believe that's distance,
Distance
per
per rank.
distance per rank per
Or distance per
round.
per hour. I believe is
Per
how
an
that
hour.
goes. I think that's how that goes.
I think there's like a separate chart that tells you how fast you can go per round. But
Okay, so I can either make myself go 4,000 miles an hour, or make me and other people go 4 miles an hour.
what the
That's a big fucking change, eh?
Good. Do you want me to just skip you forward so you can
Yeah.
be there, or
Yeah,
do you
that'd be
want
ideal, honestly.
We arrive.
You guys find ways to arrive because it turns out you have feet, horses, and wings. Congratulations.
Huge.
Yoink. So you arrive at the castle's front gate, which has a small group of soldiers. Yay.
Disguised as you said.
They're not disguised, they're just normal people.
Oh no, I sort of half heard you. I wasn't sure if you said you arrive at the castle gate disguised as a group of soldiers or like
No, you see a group of
you see
soldiers.
soldiers. Okay,
You
sorry.
should be able to scroll up and down on this page so long as yes, you have been
No,
pulled
you can.
here.
Ah,
They are soldiers. Yay.
Who's this guy? Oh shit! Wait, there's two of them. Look at him.
sorry, it's my after image.
I don't know why there's two. There only should be one. I can only see one.
He deleted it.
You there. Lord Ashmont has become corrupted. Lay down your arms, and no harm will come to you.
I start donning my armor. I'm done.
It's fucking cursed.
I also have a power called Quickness, which moves things up the time chart, all routine actions, by 10.
Hell yeah.
Oh, just doing stuff at instant speed.
I'm just a
Gone.
guy.
14. Yeah, your mistake. What'd you spend points on a fucking horse?
Yes, you are correct.
You did not read the fine print of the assignment.
I mean, to be fair, the fine print was posted after the character was made, so
True.
it's a little harder.
That's all right. I don't heal when I get hurt, so there is that.
Yeah, see, I'm just regenerating one around.
I regenerate, but only in the sunlight.
I regenerate one around, and it also regenerates the damage that isn't supposed to be regenerated.
Same.
The Grail smile.
I could
Okay,
make a
do you
med
think
kit.
you can catch up to the sun at all times?
Well,
You certainly
I'm gonna have us go into initiative order, even if this is currently just talking.
But if you actually can,
Yeah, did we
catch
get
up
any
to the sun.
reaction from
Oh, that's it's gonna be in a minute.
Do we know anything about what he looks like? Like if I were to just sprint past these guys into the castle, can I find
I do not need to add all of them. Holy, there's too many.
Oh, that's a couple. Also, I have no idea how the fuck maps and combat works in this system.
It
At all.
doesn't.
Good. My favorite.
I'm gonna
That's
guess
my
you
favorite
go
way for
in,
it
your
to work.
horse goes on different turns, unless sidekicks work differently than I'm assuming.
No idea.
Where is initiative? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it should be in your combat thing.
I've got a big initiative.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have.
Plus
I forgot-
14. Roll the 2,
I forgot to
Paul.
click myself. Sorry with that. Here, I'll do it again so that it's in the initiative.
All
Plus
of the normal
14,
guys
2.
are
Plus
going
1,
first.
21. It's too easy.
So my here. There we go.
Oh, okay.
All set.
There's the normal guy. There he is. So of course I'm forgetting what system I'm using, and I'm too used to not roll 20. Ending.
I fucked up. Good.
So for the first action, you guys are going with persuasion. Yay. The guards look at you and are not persuaded.
Magic?
Mostly because freaking big boy up here with glowing red eyes basically turns around and demands that they not freaking listen to you.
Also, can you rear initiative real fast? because I realized I fucked up and did not, in fact, put the Warhorse in the initiative the first time. I instead just changed my initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Warhorse.
37.
There you go. But you have one. I can see one. I can see two anyway. I can see a Warhorse and then Showdown.
No, I was saying that the first time I rolled, I forgot to select the Warhorse, so I just changed my first initiative a second time.
What's normal
Oh.
move speed in a round?
There you
In this case, it doesn't matter for you. Where do you want to be on the battlefield? You're there. Congratulations.
And we are all deaf.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're super
Yeah,
speed.
I've
I'm
got
not
one.
going to force you to actually freaking choose.
I've got one cork out of my ear until I get the go ahead to start combat, and then I will put the cork in, and I will become deaf.
The absolute sick part about that is that I can communicate with people telepathically.
Oh my god, Kyron. We're so smart.
Carrot all of a sudden becomes a relay. Well,
I have to double check whether I can make like a network or whether it's like always individual. I forget.
It's just normal telepathy or
It's the communication power, but mental.
okay. Communication power.
I actually have the rulebook open. Let me go find it.
So mental, telepathic transmission. Communication range. Receivers can choose to ignore your communication if they wish.
All right. Well, if it's my turn, I'm gonna give combat a go because I have no idea how it works. I'm gonna go.
So basically, you can talk to them, but they can't talk back. It looks like.
Huge.
Only.
Unless you can add the area to broadcast like in to everyone within range type of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. It doesn't actually let them respond.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it responds. So no, you're actually not in fact a very good relay because you can only talk.
You're not a
Well,
relay,
I
you're in
could-
fact
I
a
could-
megaphone.
I'm a one way I can get to him while he's deaf.
Yep.
I can use hand signs, or I can just write. my
Yeah,
whole
you could
message
just talk.
out.
We're not deaf.
Well,
It would
we're
be a bit-
about to
It
be.
would be probably a bit fast. Yeah, you are about to be deaf. So, all right. Everyone within almost 6 miles makes an affliction save.
Jesus Christ, we're being inted already.
What is
that?
the
Do you
what
have
is
any
the
attacks
power
that are
for
not?
it?
Oh, this is innate. This is happening whenever I
AoE.
move.
No, I mean what is the DC?
Oh fuck. Let me pull it up real quick.
Fortitude, toughness, will. What is it?
It's either fortitude or will, up to GM depending on the nature of the affliction.
I would guess
I would
this is
imagine this is
probably
fortitude.
going to be fortitude since you're not inflicting this on people via will. You're making noise.
So the DC is affliction rank plus 10.
So 14, it looks like then. Did you have 4 ranks in it?
Yeah.
So I saved.
Yeah.
Do you auto fail on 1?
You auto fail on 1, yes.
Okay, I need to not roll a 1. I did not roll a 1.
Wait, that's toughness.
Ah, you're right, fortitude. I rolled the wrong one.
Yeah.
But I
it's
rolled
probably
at 19 still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do not have a negative on my fortitude, funnily enough.
Let's see. These guys are normal people. So surprisingly, they don't have very good save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're about the same as me.
Yeah, as I said, they're normal people. So they're all deafened.
Now I'm gonna make a multi-attack against this guy
Like the surgeon's like less tough.
with my damage.
I
Damage
think because he
3
has a different
attack,
stat line.
which is strength based.
Yep.
Let me see how strength based works. Does that mean depending on my strength it changes?
Well, first you gotta roll to hit, and then they resist. Is effectively how this is.
All right. So do I
No,
roll?
I will be
close combat.
very surprised if you miss,
Well.
especially since the sergeant does not have a shield.
So do I roll like a close combat skill? Because I've got a blades combat skill. Is that what I roll?
As long as you don't have anything else buffing it, yes, that should work fine.
Do you have any fighting stat?
Yeah, I've got
Fighting
the fight
automatically goes
If you
into it.
if you have
Oh,
fighting,
okay.
it should automatically.
But
get
I have
into the
I have
skill.
an innate power that won't do anything unless I hit.
I mean,
we'll see.
then it doesn't matter.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah, it's
So
a strength enhancement, only for purposes of making attacks with blades, but it's innate.
Yep.
So I'm not overly strong. Alright, what do I do now? Let me check how
Is that
multi-attack
exactly? Man, these guys
works.
are really that freaking terrible.
Hmm?
Or is it just the thing that's really weird? They have a bystander stat line. They're basically entirely helpless.
Allowing your strength damage, you add your strength and damage ranks together when determining the rank of the attack. Okay, so my attack is a damage 3, and functionally I'm strength 8, so it's a rank 11 damage.
Except I think it's capped at 10, right? Because we're power level.
Okay, so it'd be capped at 10. But it's a multi-attack, so do I have to roll a number of times for this?
Yeah, multi-attack works because you can. So with multi-attack, you can either attack multiple people with it, or you can attack a single person several times. And that I forget how that works.
I'm flipping over to the advantage just to see what it works like.
Constitution, parry defense based on fighting. Ability to counter, duck. Otherwise, a made opposed attempts to attack you.
Single target multi-attack makes your attack normally, if successful, increase the attack's resistance check DC by +2.
There we are. Defense class.
Degrees of success and +5 for 3.
Okay, so that's how. I was about to say that seems very, very low. Regardless, so 15 is enough to hit this guy, as his parry is not high enough.
Right, but because he has the multi-attack, it's important by how much.
Yeah. It is up by 2 more.
How many degrees of success is that then? Is that
I believe that might be 1 additional. I think it's every 2, but I might be misremembering it's every 5. God damn it. Where the hell is that? Oh, probably in checks.
Choose multi-attack.
Yep,
single
degrees
target,
of
make your
yeah.
attack.
It's by 5. So you hit him, but you didn't hit him multiple times.
okay? And so
Because
then
you only beat his DC by 2. You need to beat his
so I
DC
need
by
to do
5 to get
okay,
another success.
Cool. So that also is something that's interesting for the affliction power. Depending on how much they lose by, there are different tiers to the effect.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like tier 1 would just be like something to the equivalent of dazed, entranced, fatigued, shaken, that kind of thing. 2 degrees is disabling, exhausting, immobilizing, proning, and then
Oh, here's the
reason
fun
that
thing.
I think
two
you're supposed to
incapacitating.
pick one of those things when you take the power.
Yes.
I'm just going.
Here's the fun thing though. You hit him.
Scary.
He's a minion. He dies,
Oh.
or he's knocked out in this case.
Well, I have moved by, which allows me to return to continue moving after making an attack action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to go back here.
Yep. Now the horse.
There you go. Actually, I guess it can also attack.
Yeah, they can attack.
Attempt to just fucking pelt this guy with the hooves, I guess. Just actually try and fucking run him over.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep. All right, Gareth.
So we in the
Alright.
business called Inglorious End.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna fly kind of over here. And then I'm gonna point my cone of affliction at him. Let's see. Do that. No. 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 Wow. Alright, so it's 11 to try and hit these guys.
Mhm.
That's a cone.
11 against their dodge, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
which is, I believe, exactly enough to hit them if they were on normal. But I'm guessing since they're deafened, they're not doing so well. I don't know, these guys actually have a surprisingly high dodge. God, that's because that's where all of their points went. I really hope I didn't actually mess that up and give the sergeant's list. Yeah, I did. Oops. That's okay.
Weakling.
Yeah. I think because I forgot to give him the defense points that he's due. Well, the next one will get a buff. It's fine. Actually, don't know. What does deafened do? Or dazed, I guess, is what you're doing?
Well, so that's the tier 1 effect. But they need to make their like saves, right?
No, I mean for the last effect, because these guys failed the last time.
Oh.
Against the sound.
Yeah.
So what does your sound do?
Lumpy.
I'm assuming it deafens.
Is he muted?
I guess. I don't know. That's my guess. Let's see. I need conditions. Right there. Okay, well, dazed would not lower their defenses.
What do hindered or impaired do?
Impaired gives a -2 on, yeah, -2 circumstance penalty on checks. Though it can be kind of specific. And hindered just makes it so they move at half speed. So 1 speed right down. Regardless, let's see. An 11, seeing as they actually don't have a lowered defense, is actually not enough to hit them.
Okay.
I'm guessing because they're still reeling after freaking the sound that their eyes are closed. They're not paying attention to you.
Yep.
You almost flashbanged my fucking horse, though.
And, well, you're in the effect, but not flashing.
Yep.
I'm guessing you have a good dodge too.
Yeah, I've got 18.
All right, that is that, and Jelna.
Well, goodbye, man next to me.
Yep, he is gone.
We hardly knew ye.
Oh, and that of course was the guy that was holding the initiative order down. Here, you man will hold the initiative order down. I should need to be a little farther down to get the ad turn. And I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. I'll have to go look. I think it was pretty low. Yeah, 11.
Oh, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bop, 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 bop. All right, they're going to get to go. They're going to do the we give up move.
Stop! Stop! I back you! I back you!
Yep. They're going to throw down their weapons and let you guys go inside if you want to go inside.
Huge.
Dub.
And they're going to attempt to flee for the hills because they don't want to freaking deal with any more of this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Everyone make another save.
Oh my fucking god.
God.
So,
Workman.
yep. You guys plow through the front door.
Alright, what's all this in?
And make it into the
Oh,
front hall.
and he's
Which-
just straight 16s.
Okay, it's
Dan
just
was
smart
worryingly
to-
close to being deaf. Accidentally selected to go on a mission and you lose your fucking hearing. That suck.
Not irreparably, I imagine.
take your fucking armor off. What is this shit?
Huh?
Well, how important is your
I'm
armor?
thinking it.
I'm confused, and then I gesture very slowly towards the big castle in front of us.
I fucking Lance Robert.
I'm pretty sure they're
I don't actually, but I could.
Yeah.
Be amusing.
Dad, can you make us earplugs?
Can you make him? Can you make him like some fucking WD-40?
I was thinking
Fix that shit up.
I could create an enchantment that just reverses the effect of the armor.
It reverses the effect. It makes everyone better at hearing.
It's a perk.
Nullify his armor.
No, I thought
Yeah,
about
it
like
nullifies armor. I'll just make some like nullifies hearing damage earplugs, I guess.
I was like, what if the Flash wore full plate? And I was like, that would be super loud. I'm like, well, I'll just make that a power.
Yeah, I'm glad you're making all of us suffer through that thought.
I think you could make it, some immunity deafen items probably, and it'll be okay.
I did make one. Oh,
Yeah, Dan.
I like how you asked me ways to make such a power not entirely detrimental to your friendly team, and then went, nah, I don't need to pick those.
well, how would you make it sculptable? Like that doesn't make sense. It's noise.
I said sculptable can be used. I didn't know what effect you were using, but
I-
selective will work every time.
That wouldn't make sense.
It's-
Well, no, it makes sense.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Functionally.
Sorry about that, Mr. Time Wizard, who's running at 64,000 miles an hour. Wouldn't want to break your sense of realism. Wait,
Also, just thinking about it, seeing as you're apparently not actually moving that fast because you're a time wizard.
yeah,
Well, no,
You're
all the,
moving outside of time.
all the sound
Yeah.
waves get released.
but you literally explained it as moving outside of time.
Yeah, no. So from my perspective, it's fine. But from your guys' perspective, all the sound waves are getting released very quickly.
So then you aren't actually moving outside of time. You're just perceiving time differently.
Well, but the important factor here is that like sure they're being released very quickly, but they're the sound waves of you moving at a normal speed. So like you should be as loud as a person moving in full flight, just in many places at once. Like the decibels should not be enough to shake a kingdom.
I'm just zigzagging around the whole thing.
What if I made him really small?
What if I made him a corpse?
And it would just be a very fine tinny sound instead.
Sir Arthur, demote this clown. Oh fuck, Arthur can't hear.
Probably make a bullhorn that will let him hear you.
Give me that right now.
No. Yep.
Oh god.
You guys go into the castle. It's a
God,
big
uses
castle.
funniest
so
jokes to his
lots of other
silliest
things.
clowns.
I'm not gonna look up exactly what I have to do. I assume 20 points can make something that'll stop us from being deafened.
Yeah, I think the
Yes.
immunity
Mhm.
power will do what you needed to do without that many points.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you hand those out? Is that a thing you can do? For the
Yeah.
love of God, thank you.
Invent
I'm not looking forward to having
earplugs.
literally all of us have to make fortitude saves every time one of us
Every time he
moves.
moves.
One rank immunity deafened.
Yeah, the affliction is sense dependent hearing. So if you don't have hearing, you're fine.
Well, and yeah, but I think we still want to be able to hear things. So if we just immune to being deaf, that would be more convenient.
And
I'll enchant you guys with a 1-point ritual that makes you guys immune to being deafened.
Huge.
Dub.
It
You guys
lasts
pause
a
outside the
se-
castle. and
It
do that.
lasts a
I
scene,
imagine
so I'm
we
gonna have
pause
to
like
keep on recasting it on you guys as we go, but
we pause like directly inside of the gatehouse. Like, listen, fucking buddy, can you cut the shit with your deafening shit? Can you stop?
Hmm?
God,
Fucking subhuman criminal.
without thinking that.
I know you
Oh,
can hear
God.
me. What?
Oh my god.
How can I hear you?
I will lance this man if I need to.
Christ. Okay, we're in the castle.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look for Lord Ashmont.
Do you think he knows we're here?
I think God knows we're here. I think the fucking Saxons know that we're here.
it would be odd if God didn't know we were here.
The dead know we're here. Everyone knows we're here.
When you lose a tooth, you should hide it between your shoulder blade and your neck, where God can't see it.
Do you want to scout for us? It seems like you could clear this castle really quickly and let us know where he is.
You see the loudest thumbs up of your life for a frame.
You just not
I
move
like that we
at normal
see
speeds.
the loudest.
You can kind of feel it.
This is visually so loud.
Wow,
That's a thing. Not in this case, but it is a thing.
We can see the comic panel pop up with just an enormous crash.
It's like the
God.
Flash, but painful to everything nearby. It's a
Oh
good thing
my
I didn't
God.
place this in a city with that sort of freaking power. You'd get like noise complaints against you in like the millions.
All right, now this is a gritty detective story in London. Oh, so I'm looking around the whole castle. Do I find him?
I mean, you find him. He's sitting in the throne room.
Does he have any
Hey,
goons with him?
I'll be right back.
Well, since he finds him sitting in the throne room, everyone in the throne room has got to make fucking saves.
Oh, they already had to. They're
Yeah, true.
clearly within 6 miles of me.
Yeah. Ashburn's
Fucking
fine.
cursed.
You know. He's fine. He's a big boy, so. And he is indeed very big on your like flash through.
Hmm.
His
I
two
don't
buds
know.
aren't, but
His two buds.
yep.
All right, he's got two goons with him. Are there any like reinforcements hiding in like nearby
Nothing you can
alcoves
see
or
now.
anything?
Yeah, you can't hear them scream in pain as they're instantaneously deafened. Fucking vile.
How's
It's
the
so
path
cursed.
between where we are now, the gatehouse, and the throne room? Any goons in the way?
I want to know, did you take cumulative on that?
It's innate, so it just happens. It's innate and uncontrollable. So every time I use my the sands fall slowly, which is my speedster power,
Right. But
it
did
just
you take
goes on.
cumulative on the affliction?
I did not. So they don't get deafer and deafer. That would be funny though.
I'm one thing I'm finding very confusing about this book, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but have you guys noticed that some powers like aren't like instead of like the normal like headline attack, they're just like in these tiny little green square boxes?
I think those are just examples.
Well, you say that, but okay,
Like what?
okay,
Like call out a page number.
Okay, so page number 149 through 150. I was looking for the alternate form power. And I kept on scrolling back and forth, and I just kept on going to burrowing,
Mm.
and then affliction and alternate form is right in between those. And eventually I noticed that like this weird ass like green thing is apparently the alternate form thing, but I don't understand why it's in like this different format. The same thing with Blast. Blast is at the bottom of 151, and Blast's supposed to be between alternate form and burrowing.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I think it's because it's like they've put this there because they want to have it in the book, and this is where it would be alphabetically, but it's actually a version of a different power. So like
Okay.
blast is a ranged version of damage that they just wanted to codify, but all it is damage with the range upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So why
I
would it
don't
just be
recall
for
what
damage?
because they hate you personally.
Because
But
it's
it
pretty
literally
silly.
is just damage with the range upgrade. Like if you think about the points per rank and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, then Dazzle's put in the wrong place because Dazzle should be after damage.
Yep.
Anyway, it's confusing. I wanted other people to confirm to me that I was confused and I was right to be confused.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm
it's
with you.
fucked.
I'm with you.
Yep.
This book is laid out poorly.
Shit book.
Check mark.
Go back to Hero System. The far less confusing.
Far less confusing book. Says no one ever. Come on. This one's bad, but freaking Hero System's got it beat.
Hero
I actually
System's
grasped Hero System faster.
is a
But I think that's
beautiful
because my brain was trying to draw fucking like not examples. My brain's trying to use Hero System as a guide for this, and Hero System is not the guide for this one.
No, it's not.
Hero System is a beautiful pile of spaghetti.
Yes.
God, I love Hero System.
The other major thing you see is a big black scaly beast thing.
Oh,
Like a dragon?
Yeah, like a dragon.
Oh. I'm sure that's fun.
yeah. I come back and mention all this.
What?
I pull out a piece of paper
No, it's a
and really
joke.
quickly write everything on it.
My enchantment gives you immunity to deafness, not immunity to hearing.
Yeah. community hearing.
All right.
Yep.
Well, how strong are you?
Also has holding cells. It has a library. It has, of course, living spaces. And a few
Strong.
traps that you don't seem to set off, but like you see them on the way past.
Oh.
You probably set a few of them off, but you're moving so fast that they can't actually hit you.
I'll make
You
another
just
pa-
run
like
in
the
there,
arrow
grab
trap,
one of the
Arcos like
goons,
starts
bring 'em back
falling,
here.
and
Yeah.
you're like already on the other side of the castle by the time it even
Like
gets a
you're
few
going
inches
back
down.
through it, and you see there are arrows still in midair from when you triggered the trap earlier. Like they're just leaving the fucking holes. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I come back, relay what I found. Maybe I
Mhm.
checked the goal for any unjustly captured peasants that I can traumatize/save.
There are peasants in the thing. If they weren't traumatized before, they are now traumatized.
I'm making a
Traumatized
mental
twice, in
note
fact.
to come back for them. Yeah, strength.
You
Strength.
say they're gonna come back. You're gonna come back for them. All they see is this big guy appears. They can't hear anything, and he says like some. No, he doesn't even. You have your. Do you have a helmet?
Yep.
So this big guy appears, looks at them, and then disappears again.
His head probably moves slightly as he speaks, and so his head moves very slightly, and then he leaves. It's like, what? What just happened?
I'm pleased with the picture I found. That's the fastest looking knight I've ever seen. Look at
True.
him.
Can we get an enhance on it?
I actually know where that picture's from.
I should be able to.
I don't know how to
Can
make
we
it
get an
bigger.
enhance on everyone?
Yeah. Can we get an enhance on people?
Here, we'll go from the top. That's lumpy.
Look how
Yeah, we do
fast
be
he
looking
looks.
fast.
He, in fact, is very fast.
This is Kyron.
Damn, that high quality picture. Let me move me.
Oh, we gotta have you next. You gotta come back. There's Dan.
Literally just a guy
love
from
him.
Mordhau. That's all he is. I think I've killed that exact build like 40 times.
Oh, here's Kyron. Brain, could you please, for whatever reason, get Payton and Kyron it together? Like it just all of a sudden, for whatever reason, it's just like, yeah, he's the same person. Like, no, Brain, they're not.
Not even the same person,
Liz?
the same Pearson.
Damn.
Pearson.
This is Jelna,
Huge.
and this is Jelna's horse.
It's a nice horse.
Are these are those two images like taken from the same picture? Like
No,
you
those
just
are actually from different pictures.
okay.
That's what I thought.
I tried using the horse from this picture, but it was like head on, and it looked fucking bizarre. I was like, that looks weird. I'm gonna go find a better picture.
All
But they are from the same general source, which is fucking Grail Knight pictures.
So it does seem like the dragon is currently in the way to Lord Ashmont. So
I'm gonna let a dog. No, I'm not letting a dog into. You can stay out there.
the dog
Fucking
calls
call
for the
Peter.
opening of the door. It is denied.
Noted and ignored.
Do you think you could just run in there, grab one of the goons, and bring him back here? Beat the shit out of him?
Could you just run in there, grab him, and come out with him, and then we kick the shit out of him?
My lord,
Well, I'll be
I
honest,
could
I'm
make
not,
you extra grabby arms
Ooh.
The hell's a grabby arm?
an arm you grab people with.
I like that
Yeah,
idea.
checks out.
Because I'm not, I'm stronger than average, but I'm not like a huge, buff, muscular man.
If you had to codify your strength, about where would you codify it as?
About a 3.
About a 3?
Yeah.
Fucking weak.
Well, I
Yeah.
was suggesting grabbing one of the goons.
is it? There's
This
multiple.
could be more complicated than we need it to be. We could just go in there.
We could just go kick the shit out of them.
Agreed.
All right, let's go. What are you waiting for?
Well, hold on. Was Dan making something?
If he was, he can finish making it here.
That's true. He
I
can make it
only-
very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I only was making something if someone wanted extra grabby arms to grapple people with.
Yeah. So you have the beasts and then the 4 guys who are holding it chained.
Ah, 3 rings in that. All right.
Go.
Right, surrender now and we won't kick your shit.
One of them that's holding the chain down goes, "What?"
I fucking hate you, you're right? Surrender now!
I don't even need to have any reason for them not to surrender. You've given me a built-in one.
What?
Because no one can hear you.
Get him.
I will point at them and then pull out like a white handkerchief and like wave it and like surrender and then point at them again.
My God,
He just looks at the other 4 and then just drops the chain.
Right, you're dead. No knockout for you.
I'm gonna roll initiative, Mitchell.
That's a good idea.
Oh shit! Well, I lose initiative here.
I am not rolling particularly well on my initiative.
Oh no, the horror. Whatever will you do?
It's fine, the horse is fucking rolling great on their initiative. They rolled a 20 and an 18. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
All right.
How do like defensive actions work?
What's a defensive action?
Well, like you,
I think it's
there's some
certain
kind of like
actions.
abort to dodge action or something. And one thing I'm thinking is I might want to abort to cast a shield spell when I inevitably get blasted by some big area dragon thing.
Bold to assume the dragon will live that long.
The dragon is a lot tougher than the guards.
I'm built for murder, Mitchell.
So is it.
Yeah, that's fair. Hard to with that, really.
This isn't exactly a D&D dragon, but it's not just a freaking random goon either.
Is this guy over here real, or is he?
No,
in his
he is
hold?
the initiative order guard.
All right.
He doesn't exist. I can't make him
All right.
invisible or anything.
To be fair, in terms of how much they're likely to do, I don't really think these guys are that real either.
So
You know,
instead-
these guys are here to hold the dragon, which is really, in their case, a kind of pointless act because the dragon is so much stronger than they are.
it's like tying a horse to a plastic chair.
But they have their spears and swords. They can help. It is something they're able to do. Whether they'll survive to do it, no.
I'm ready for combat, by the way. I know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get the first turn, so
I'm gonna do not my multi attack. I'm gonna do my AOE, which is just a regular weapon attack against an area, as if I walked around to hit everyone.
all right.
It's selective, so I'm not hitting my friends. I think I have to roll to hit the area technically, so I'm gonna do that.
You've hit the area.
Yeah. I actually wonder, is it you hit the area or is it you hit all targets in the area?
You know what? Let's check the texts.
I don't really remember how area of effect things work. I know for multi-attack, it's like you can attack as many people as you want. That's when you can reach them, but it's like you take a penalty per, and you roll for them
Okay, so
separately.
basically it works like an AoE. You don't try and attack the area. It's just you attack the area. It's like casting a fireball, effectively.
Okay.
And then the enemy makes a dodge resistance check. So effectively a reflex save to avoid
I
some of the
cast
effect.
the damage 10 sword in a 30-foot radius hemisphere around myself.
All right. So let's see. Does the dragon dodge? Freaking wow, yeah. Goddamn.
Dragons are built fucking different.
Sure
Yeah.
fucking is.
Let's see. Do
What-
any of the guards dodge? Oh wait, no, because even at half freaking strength, they still die. Oh no, the guards. Whatever will they do?
Oh my
Oh
god.
wait, they were
Knock
there
them
for
all
set
out.
dressing, and that's it. So how much damage does that do?
It's a 10 damage thing, just like my regular attack or my multi attack, a potential multi attack.
Okay.
Same as what I did to the dude out front.
Okay. So then the dragon is going to attempt to resist a DC 15 because it was successful. So it is basically for half damage. Yeah, the dragon doesn't give a damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Lord.
freaking heck. Of course, these are the freaking things it rolls a crit on. Things that are basically irrelevant.
built different.
And the dragon is not a minion, meaning it will not die immediately upon taking damage.
Yeah.
All right.
What is the target they're trying to
It's basically 10 plus whatever you're adding.
10 plus rank, more or less? Okay.
So if that was a normal attack against his toughness, then it would have to roll a 20 or better.
For normal damage, it's 15 plus.
Oh, it's 15? Okay.
Yep.
Well, 35 still blasts it away.
Oh yeah, no, it's still fucking far and away better. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 15 plus the effect. So it would be 25 normally, 20 for this one, but 35 blows it away anyway. This thing needs a 5 to freaking resist that when it's already resisted. Freaking hell.
Jesus.
I mean, it's got a 15. You can see
Dragon.
it has a 15. It's a dragon. It's tough. It's a scaly bugger.
All right.
And it's also giant, so it's got growth like 8, I think. Not growth 4.
Nice.
Yep. Plus enhanced strength. No, that's Ashmont. I don't need Ashmont. Get out of here. Where is dragon? There it is, Gleb's beast. I know this. I think this thing does have strength. Or growth. Oh no, sorry, it's growth 12. No, it's significantly big. That is.
Yeah, that's like, isn't that like the size of a building at that point?
Yeah.
Does it
it's
seem
big.
like you can hear well? Or is it still jury's
It
still out?
seems like it didn't care.
Oh yeah, it does get a plus 15 on
Yeah.
toughness against my DC 14A.
Yeah. No,
Well, that's I mean it's a fortitude save, but I imagine its fortitude.
its fortitude is
pretty
still
good.
very high. Yeah. I'm
Alright.
gonna just be honest. Unless it's normal guards, I'm not going to bother rolling for them because most of the things in here have a high enough like fortitude that they don't care.
All right.
Unless you guys are actively in combat. For that, I'll
Yeah.
roll.
I'm flying up to whatever the ceiling is, and then I'm blasting at it.
Yep.
And I'm also just gonna move over here just in case it does have some kind of crazy AoE. All right.
Yeah. So its
And let's
DC
do
is
this.
13. This thing is not particularly dodgy.
And I am
Unless you're just
multi-attacking
AoE
it.
Yep.
Nope.
So that is, I believe, 1. Yeah, it's
What
just
did you say
short
it
of
was?
2.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
that's an extra, I think 2 on the damage, right? So what we
Yeah.
found out it was. Okay, and it's a rank 10, so
Yeah, so it's basically up to a 27 that has to be on its toughness. Right? Because 15, no, guts.
yeah. So my normal toughness DC is 25, and so it's a little bit
Yeah,
better,
so
right?
27, yeah. Because we'll say it's too higher.
Yep.
And it is failed, so it's going to take a injury.
But just failed the normal amount. So,
Uh,
all right.
What
see
is the
me,
damage they like? What is the minus? Do you know off the top of your head, Karen? Because I'd have to go look for it.
I think it's like a -2. I think I programmed that into one of these things.
Minions are minor characters subject to special rules in combat, generally easier to defeat. Here we are. I was looking for this.
It might
Minions
just be a
cannot score
-1 actually.
crits. Non-minions can make attack checks at minions as routine checks. If a minion fails a resistance check, the minion suffers a worse degree of effect.
Wait, hold on. You can make an attack against a minion as a routine action?
Yes, minions are freaking worthless. They're
Oh
there to basically
God.
get knocked around.
You know what I love about routine actions?
You can do them insanely fast.
They move 10 steps up the time chart. During my next turn, every guard in this building will take a routine action.
Oh, good. The weakest opponents are dead. The horror.
I believe it is a routine action, but you can't take routine. Normally, you can't take routine actions while you're under threat. That was my understanding. So even though, like, if
Yeah,
there
I'm
were
guessing it's a
just
minus
guards,
2.
if there were just guards, you could take the routine action.
Also, being in this combat is being under threat.
I believe so. That's my understanding. I took there's something called skill mastery. You can make routine checks with skills even under pressure.
Gotcha.
I see. So it's I guess it's under pressure is what the condition is. However, I could be wrong about that. That was just my like cursory
It sounds right.
interpretation.
I want to look up.
Okay, wait a minute. Living targets remove 1 damage condition per minute of rest, starting from their most
Okay.
severe and working back. So a damaged character removes from being incapacitated and staggered, dazed, and finally removes a -1 toughness check penalty per minute until fully recovered.
Pressure.
So I'm guessing it's a
I think it's just a
-1
-1. Yeah.
per failure.
Yep.
So yeah, no.
I think it
it's
depends
still
on the
pretty
degree
good.
of failure.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Is
Okay,
that
okay.
seeing as
Yeah,
it
so
only
just-
failed by 1 degree, it
Yep.
it only took a
You have a
-1.
-1 circumstance penalty to further resistance checks against damage.
So you see me.
Which makes it so it now has a 14, meaning it's still up and going. You definitely frickin' ping it, but currently it seems to just be in pissed off mode. All right,
Huge.
Warhorse,
Meh.
you can go ahead and attack with the horse.
Yeah, true. I guess the horse can't technically attack. Let's see if this does anything.
I mean, it's not very dodgy, so. Yep, 14's enough to hit it.
All right, so that is a let's see. 1 DC 21 because it's a 6 damage attack.
And it
Oh
fails.
my fucking god. The hooves.
And what? Is a crit fail the same as a crit success that it lowers it by 1 more failure than normal? Well, crit success is 1 higher than normal.
No idea.
I'm going to
Sounds
assume that's the
reasonable,
way
though.
it works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So it normally would fail that by 1, right?
Yeah.
So he fails
by
it by
1 degree.
2. The horse actually injures the dragon.
The target is dazed until the end of the next turn and has an additional -1.
It's got those fucking birds flying out.
You got those fucking dollar storage scales.
Yeah. I mean, its scales are really not providing it that much protection. It's only protection 3. It's not very tough.
All right. And I'm going to attempt to lance it. I'm also going to use a power attack to take the full -5. For an additional +5 on the damage. Still hit. So that is a total damage of
1 short of the next upgrade.
so let's see, +8, +5, so 13, 21, but I think that caps out at 20. So DC 35.
Which it literally can't make. So
Yes.
we'll see how low it is.
All right.
That's
Is that a 35 or 36, dependent on when it caps out?
Well, it caps out at 20, yeah?
I would assume so, but I'm not actually sure. It didn't say anything about it in power attack. It just says I can't double the damage of the attack this way, which I'm
Yeah.
very
the
much not doing.
Yeah, because the default would be 10, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably 20? Question mark.
Yeah, 20 makes the most sense because that's double
Makes
the
sense to me.
standard. So, then that is what? 3 more failure?
What's
No,
the
standard plus? Well, you said 20, so the DC would be 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, two more failure.
Yeah, is failure degrees 5? I assume.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, do it. So it is dazed again with a -1.
Well, I don't know. Can you stack the daze condition, or are
I
you
have
just
no idea.
dazed? I'm assuming you can't keep stacking it. So it is continuing to be dazed. Yay! Its turn comes around finally. It can only make, I believe it either has a movement or a like
Yeah,
one attack action, I believe is how dazed works.
So for
Dazed
conditions
character is
stacking,
limited
basically,
to free actions. Yeah, does it stack?
if
Or
they
does it
have
just
the
drop?
if you have the cumulative upgrade, then the tiers of effects add on
I
to each
don't.
other. But if not, then no. Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
also,
they're
actually,
two different effects too. So
I just remember something that might actually do more because I do have penetrating, but I don't remember exactly what penetrating does because I did not fully understand it.
I think that's for ignoring
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ignoring
invulnerability or something.
impervious.
yeah,
Yeah.
which this thing doesn't have.
Yep.
All right. A dazed character is limited to free actions and a single standard action per turn. Although the character may use that action to perform a move as usual. Well, it doesn't need to. You've come right to it.
Bite me, little bitch.
Doesn't even want to bite you.
I did just stab it in the face with a lance.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna fire breath you instead. Fire breath. Which I believe that misses you.
Is that versus dodge DC?
Yep.
Yeah, that misses me.
There.
It does hit the horse though.
Can't parry. Can't parry fire breath. So then it's 27 for the horse.
It's a toughness save. Yeah.
Yep. Toughness save.
That is fucking not good.
No. So that is going to be
3 degrees.
-3.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
said in that one adds additional.
Yeah.
So horse is staggered.
Oof.
Yikes.
But that's all I can do. Damn.
I've watched enough anime to know that you can parry fire. By the way.
You can, the horse can't.
Dan's gonna walk over here. And this may be a mistake that Dan's making, but Dan's gonna hand Sir Robert Pentine, Knight of the Falling Sands, a growth potion.
Okay.
That is size 10 growth or rank 10 growth.
What is that? How
Jesus
big is that?
Christ.
You'll
Apparently
grow.
that's two categories smaller than the dragon. So
Mhm.
This seems like that's
No,
my
it's
That's
too
pretty
growth.
big.
It's only, I think actually you'll grow to the same category.
oh, okay. Well,
Because it's, no, the category is, it goes for every 4. So, no, it will be 1 lower.
Okay.
Really, I
It's my
forgot
turn.
that it's actually every 4. So,
Does that come with any stat changes, or it's just I'm big?
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
It gives you 1 rank of stealth
Strength.
and stamina for every rank
My-
of growth.
Strength and stamina. I don't.
So
Yeah, it gives you a
Fine.
penalty to stealth, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it does.
strength
the same
and
number
stamina
of,
is what I was saying.
yeah.
Or
And this
toughness
gives
if you
plus
don't have
10.
stamina. So you
This
get
was
plus
growth.
10 to your strength and stamina.
None of you are
Plus
robots.
5 to your intimidation and 1 to your speed. Now, you do get a minus 10 to your dodge and parry.
What? Those are my things.
You don't have to take it.
Yeah, you could give it to someone else if you want.
I have no idea what it is.
He just told you what it
My
is.
lord,
Potion
this'll
that says
make you
grow.
big.
I
He
would like
can't.
to
He
use
can't hear. He can't hear.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got his AirPods in.
All right. Well,
I just sort of look at it.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Do you point at anyone? I can.
Well, I
If you-
gave
if
it to
you-
you.
If you point at someone, then I can be like, "Oh, this is for them," you know.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, but it's for you.
Yeah.
He doesn't know you don't
I
want it.
sort of charade like a shrug at him, like a confused, like what is this type motion.
I don't know. I'll flex my muscles.
Oh, drink.
Regret.
Oh, Dan hands it to you. On your
Yeah.
turn, you drink it.
Yeah. It is a. It should be a. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be a free action to drink. I'm pretty sure.
I imagine it would be
Oh.
for me.
And then you get big.
Become giant.
You're faster and slower at the same time.
Schrodinger's pace. I'm going to multi-attack this guy with my big sword.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get any changes to my fighting stat? Probably not.
No changes to your fighting, just your strength. So
So
if you do hit, I believe you'll. Well,
Okay. If you do hit,
normally hit, but you don't.
a lot of nat ones in this fight.
We had two nat 20s too.
There are 3 on screen.
So yep.
right side,
You
your
swing your
speed
overlocked
increases.
sword at the opponent, and it
Oh.
just kind of shimmies out of the way.
How long does this last?
The
scene.
scene. I could make another potion to make you small if you ask.
But otherwise, you
Yeah,
work
then
as
they would
normal.
bear
so-
off in the other order, so I'd get real small all of a sudden,
Minus 10.
and then
Yeah,
balloon
it
back
continues
as
to
I
not
go
care
in.
about freaking your
size.
movement.
Jesus Christ, it's all 1s and 20s. Like, come on, this pendulous game.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Job done.
Job
Yep.
done.
Alright, my next potion will make you good at fighting.
You should have started with that potion.
All right.
Should have, but I didn't really know what his thing was.
Not being big.
All right.
Is the-
I'm
Yeah.
shooting him
Better-
again because it
I'm-
seemed like it worked last time.
Better at claws than he is at
Yep.
blades.
Yeah, I mostly just rely on running around. I'm not actually very good at sorting.
That is a lot of hit.
How many hit?
So its dodge is 13, so that beats it by
2.
yeah.
Which I forget how much that adds. Jesus Christ. All right. Powers, modifiers.
+5 for 3 or more, +2 for 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
Increase the
+2.
resistance DC by 2.
All right. Yep. So the resistance is toughness DC 27.
Wait, did you have how many degrees of success did you have?
2.
2? Okay, yeah.
It was 13. 13 doubled, so
yeah.
Not quite 15. All right. I mean, it is slowing down, so it definitely hurts there.
That beats it by
is-
3.
Yeah.
So it's now staggered.
Mm-hmm. What does the staggered condition do in addition to
It dazes you, and you're also hindered, so you have half movement speed.
Oh no, the horror.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter in this
Whatever
case.
will it do? It can't freaking really move.
But the
All right.
penalties
Fuck you,
are stacking
bitch.
up. I think.
Or is it just a single normal success though?
Make your save.
It does not.
That fails it, I think, by
I
1.
believe only by 1.
Yeah.
Because what? It's like plus it's 6 damage for it.
It So 21 DC.
So yeah, by 1. So basically takes 2 damage less than that. 21. Ooh, definitely 5 over. Alrighty then. And
Another
then
big stab.
he's stabbed,
So that's once again DC 35.
which at this point it can't make. So it's just hoping for that crit.
Wins by, so that's 2 more on it. 2 more
Mhm.
failures. So once again dazed. Another -1.
Yeah.
Disoriented. Demented.
Dazed. Reeling. About to break.
Rotating.
These monsters can be beaten. They can be found.
They can be felled. They can be beaten.
All right. Oh, and it's gonna go ahead and do a breath attack on Angel Boy there.
All right.
So it's going to attempt to hit you with its fiery breath
How would you ignore me?
on 19.
And this is dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dodge.
Okay. So that will hit, but just the normal amount. So.
Okay. So it's just DC 27 then.
Right. And this is toughness.
Yeah, just toughness. Why is it 27? What is it doing that for? Oh, because it's 15. Yeah, that's why. So you match it. That's good enough.
Oh yeah. Get pranked.
Different.
I'm
Yeah,
too
'cause
far
the-
away. I'm flying
damage.
too fast. You can't catch me. I'm the
Ultimate, though.
gingerbread man.
Dan.
I'll
I
hand
love
him
how we
another.
have all of these over the top names. Jelna's not too bad. And then we just have Dan.
I will hand him a potion of change characteristic fighting. What is that? Two per point. So I guess that's 10.
All
I
right.
mean, it will still lock him to the max of 20, but
Yeah.
I believe that doesn't quite reach that, I would bet.
Well, wait. He has a plus 14. I could make it a like plus 6 to 1 and then like plus 4 to like toughness or something, but I'm just Dan doesn't do math. It's a plus 10 to fighting.
If
All
you
right.
drink it, it brings you up to 20 fighting. Because you're already very close.
Well, I don't think his fighting is 20. I think he has like fighting and then a weapon skill.
Yeah, my fighting would be 15 after the plus 10, and then my blade skill has 6 ranks in it, plus 3 from my close combat advantage. So I would be rolling 24 on my blades, but that would just be 20, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it would just be 20. As you guys are locked to 20 power level. Yay. Panicking.
We're gonna subtract 4 from this bad boy here. All right, 30. How many multi attacks?
It's 13 for its dodge, so.
Alright. So you're gonna get +5 to your DC. You beat it by 3 or more.
This is 10 damage rank. Plus
10, so it's going
so
10 plus that 5, so it's 15. So
So-
it's DC 30.
DC 30.
Isn't got a strength boost, though? It should be higher than that.
Well, isn't it still capped at 10 though, because of the power level of everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Definitely is down.
Too easy.
I mean, it put up more of a fight than the freaking guards did.
Yeah, but that's not really a fair comparison.
All right, I should have done this earlier. And once
Yeah.
my size wears off, I'm just gonna sprint down to the dungeons and ransack them looking for the key, let the peasants out, and then come back. I don't know quite how long it'll take me.
Probably less than a minute.
Probably.
15 seconds.
I guess I'll
I need a
try and-
recovery, though.
I'll try and heal the warhorse. I didn't look up how the heal skill works, so give me a.
I mean, you can recover after just 1 minute of resting.
Oh,
And I believe the Warhorse is the only one that took any damage in this fight. So, after a minute, they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
how does treatment work?
Should have hit me with a breath attack again, killed the Warhorse, it would have been funny.
Viking.
Feel
I'll
like-
save that one for later.
Well, shall we press onward?
Good frog.
Yeah,
My lord.
kill dragon, let's go.
Is it dead or did we just knock it out?
Fucking leave it to
The
the
dragon's
DMs
case
inside,
is
we're going.
probably dead.
What?
It's a monster. It's not a person. They don't play by the same rules.
Yeah, but these are the bad guys. They die anyway.
If we don't kill it, it's gonna like trip off a cliff while describing some evil plan it has.
True.
It's literally dead no matter what.
If we don't kill it now, it's going to die as the fucking castle collapses in 10 minutes for no reason.
Or it's gonna sacrifice.
For the
itself at
cinematic
the
ending
last
sequence.
You know it. So, onward. You guys go in to deal with Ashmont.
moment. Sir.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Speed run, speed run.
Oh, he's a big man.
Yeah, he is a big man.
How big is he?
He's standing somewhere around like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Monka.
With the big glowing sword and a bunch of other random guff in his throne room. Sitting on a throne, of course, as is his to do.
Right, we'll give you one chance to come in quietly, or he's going to get very loud.
Huh?
Just see, does he care about the loud? No, Lord Ashmont does not care about the loud. He's got too strong of ears.
That was a good joke, though.
And why exactly should I just step off my throne to a bunch of newies?
Are there weapons in their scabbards?
Hmm?
Please,
What,
somebody's
the
going to
knights?
go remove them.
Yeah. Could I go get those real quick?
Like the soldiers and the king, or the lords? The king. I mean, the lord's sword is like as tall as you are.
Yeah, and presumably he has plot armor, but the red notes might not.
Yeah, I mean, they're also holding their swords at the moment, seeing
Hmm.
as you've run around the castle.
Fair enough.
So they were kind of waiting.
Caused
for
about
you.
83 separate sonic booms in the past 2 minutes.
Dynamic entry.
That's what
Like
I
a
call
horror
stealth
movie
game.
monster. Just like
He really
banging
is like-
around, showing up.
He appears out of thin air with deafening noise every time. He is a walking jump scare. He's literally a walking jump scare from a shitty horror movie.
If he's always going the entire time. He only jump scares you when he stops moving and stops the screaming noise.
It's like being jump scared by a NASCAR.
Jump scared by a freaking freight train.
Where is it?
Regardless. Yep.
We might
I
be
mean,
new, but it
Ashmont
doesn't
is
mean we
going
can't
to
kick your
stand from
shit.
his throne.
Repent.
If you step down and serve under Arthur, you can keep your honor, maintain your role as a knight, serve the land, help the people.
I don't much care about people. They're there to be used.
Or then,
Oh, okay.
I would like to
as
start my charge.
land. All right,
I have heard enough from this man.
go ahead and roll initiative.
I fucking suck, dude.
You could fail and get a
My
higher
horse is still
initiative than me.
fucking sick, though. Who cares?
Yeah, you crit fail still higher than Dan and Sir Gareth.
Higher than him, too.
I
And
mean,
the-
he's a big guy. He's not really supposed to be fat.
This horse has beat me in initiative by a not insubstantial amount every time.
What if I make
Yeah.
the horse big?
The horse is already size 2.
Sorry,
It has permanent seed growth on it because it's a fucking horse.
I wonder if this will work. No, whatever. It's fine. I can actually just have them roll differently.
Like how fucking Robert every time has gotten like 36 or 37.
I mean,
He is
yeah.
speed. Not only is he fast, he's also rolling well.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Ashmont opens up his arms.
Do these guys look like the guy out front?
They look
Is he
similar.
getting enhanced on Lord Ashmont, by the way?
Yeah.
Guy looks
I actually
sick.
really like this particular knight I found.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
I don't even know where it is
I-
from. It vaguely reminds me of the Hollow Knights from Endless Legend, but it's not the right. He's not quite as glowy as they are.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It would be such a shame.
Looking at
to-
him, I can only think of one thing, which is I don't want my horse near him because I don't want my horse to get mounted.
Yeah. Ashmont, by the way, he's if he hits you, it's gonna hurt. The problem is connecting.
I fear no man. I fear maybe one man, actually. He's very big.
Though he is, of course, a little. He's also very, very tough. His armor is kind of glowing a little bit along with his sword. So
I'm gonna.
Ashmont is a tough boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing through with my AOE, hoping to take out the chaff.
All right.
The chat take you out.
Fucking funny.
So
Chaff
it's
just sticks out a leg and he trips and eats shit.
just a
I mean,
big
the
burst.
chaff are still freaking not anything special.
So does this like hurt at all? Because
Like the dragon, they're here for set dressing.
yeah, strength 10 stab maneuver at this
Mhm.
guy. I don't know if this will do anything to him, but
I mean, he will attempt to dodge. There's no reason not to attempt to get out of the way. And yeah, he's gonna get out of the way.
Yeah.
I think he can't fail. Just straight up. And nah, it's not that. He doesn't have that high toughness. That would be freaking insane.
then I will.
It'd be great, but he's not quite that good unless I'm misinterpreting how this armor works.
Then I'll go
Let's
back
see.
here.
Maybe I am misinterpreting how his armor works.
No, I wouldn't sweat it. Have it work as intended. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm entirely forgetting his armor. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, no, he doesn't care. Yeah. Your sword just clangs off of him.
That makes me nervous.
Yeah, this guy falls under the big, giant, armored guy archetype.
Yeah, I think we're going for the high damage attacks on this one.
Good idea.
That's all for me. How does
All
this
right, Warhorse.
He might roll a 1.
I mean, he's also a lot harder to hit than the
The Warhorse is going to move here and hold an action to move back after I've stabbed with the lance. Time to start using this thing as intended.
All right, your turn.
All power attack, go.
All right. That is still a hit by 5.
So 35.
35, and it's piercing, yeah?
It has penetrating 8.
All right. Does penetrating just straight, like, does it remove the armor, or does it have the armor unless it's beat up or something?
So penetrating,
It's
you
weird
overcome
and
impervious
complicated.
resistance.
Where is penetrating?
Page 2, 195.
Oh, resistance ignores effects of difficulty modifier of half extra rank or less. Okay. Because I'm guessing it gets rid of impervious is what it's doing.
And then the more ranks you buy in it, the more ranks of impervious you get through, type thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Impervious basically just means that you go, no, frick you. All right, defense with this modifier is highly resistant. Any effect with a resistance modifier. Is that what this guy has? What is the ability called? He has impervious toughness 10. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And because I have 8 with penetrating, I actually completely ignore the impervious toughness.
Yeah, because I think you just have to beat half of it, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he just has basically his normal toughness instead. Which is still pretty good.
Yeah, still not insubstantial.
But yeah, no.
Mm.
You plow through his armor and leave a hole, but he just freaking laps it off.
I'll be senior. I believe this is what the kids call cycle charging.
Dan. Oh, don't worry. He has moves that make cycle charging less effective.
This guy's quite strong.
And is gonna walk here. Hand a potion to Angel Boy. That is.
It's actually Angel Girl.
Oh, Angel Girl. Sorry, my bad. I thought
Unless
the
I'm
Knights of the
misremembering that,
Round Table
Kyron.
didn't accept women, but
Angels are an exception to the rule.
Fair assumption, though, to be honest.
Keep in mind, this is Albion. It's a little different.
Sure. Let's see. What is it? What is it? It's going to be a linked mind control. No. What am I?
You will fall under my spell.
A linked weekend.
What?
God, I'm sorry. It's a little bit much to like create powers on the fly.
Yeah.
It's going to be a linked weekend attached to your attack. I guess you kind of get to choose what attack it's attached to, but
So you're basically handing him a poison dart.
Well, obviously it's not. I'd never give a lord poison. This is a magic potion that you apply to your weapon.
Oh, you're using poison over there. It's dishonorable.
I don't have a physical weapon that I use. I shoot things with beams of light.
You just drip it through.
You just summon your light sword. I guess I could try. Just bubbles.
Sir Jelna.
Yeah.
Use a magic potion you should dump on your sword.
It's a lance, but yeah, alright.
Here's a magic potion you should dump on your sword.
I hear that, I dump it on the sword in the scabbard and go, how's that help me? And yeah, I'd fucking dump it on the lance. The lance is there. It's out. Fucking.
Yep.
It's gonna be a
Truly, what is a lance but a fucked up sword?
10
I
points.
sword.
It's
spears
a
are like
really
thing.
long sword.
A long wooden sword with dull edges.
It's 10 points of drain stamina with the alternate resistance of will.
Mm.
First, I gotta hit him before that matters.
Yeah.
All right, you make a potion and hand it to someone.
Actually, wait. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It
All
might
right.
it might actually be 20 points. I just have to read it.
Mm,
So that is
I'll-
now attached to the lance. Then
I'll let you read it. All
I've been
right.
told this is a magic potion, not poison. So I'm not angry yet.
All right.
Actually, my eye doesn't say anything about poison.
But Lord, this is a weapon enchantment
Oh, Pog? Based?
applied by potion.
Oh, Pogers.
All right. Jared, just
Okay.
fill us in on what actually how much that damage is.
Yeah, when it actually happens,
Sure. I
then
guess
that's when
so.
it's
The
important.
question is, it has the alternate resistance of will instead of fortitude,
Mm-hmm.
which like I just assumed that when you make weakness, it's generally meant to be you choose will or fortitude. But I assumed because it's affecting a physical stat, it would be a fortitude check anyway, normally, which is why I'm applying alternate resistance. But alternate resistance states if the change is to a generally lower resistance, this costs an extra +1 per rank. And so I'm applying the +1 per rank because I kind of assumed that this guy is probably not as willful as he is physically strong, but I don't know if I should apply the +1 per rank.
I mean, you don't know, so
Here, I'm just gonna copy and paste it, and you decide. The difference is it's either going to be a 20-point drain or a 10-point drain to stamina.
I mean, I think you can probably guess that this guy is not as freaking willful as he is freaking tough. So I am going to add that +1, just so you don't immediately freaking ruffle stomp the guy.
Gotta be funny.
This is kind of boring to just walk into
Yeah.
the boss's room and go, aha, I have the perfect solution. Frick you.
Yeah, it turns out the ability to just craft powers on the go makes you pretty good at dealing with most situations.
So
Good guess.
I'm going to say for this case, yeah, it is going to be the +1.
No, that makes sense. That is why I initially went with the 10-point drain.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it does make sense in that case as well. It's a physical affecting thing, but it attacks the mind. So as a potion, it's kind of odd.
It is. I mean, in reality, what it is an enchantment.
Mhm.
I'm using whatever it's called, a ritual.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
All right. So how tall is this room?
I'm gonna say it's probably like a pretty big throne room, so like 12 feet up. For this guy, nah, it's probably closer to like 18. This guy's
All right.
already like 8.
I'm gonna fly
He's
up
got to
to.
have enough room that he can like reach the ceiling if he like kind of stretches a little, but
Yeah.
nah, he's got to jump for 18, but it's
Yep. Still reachable with that sword, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, in any case, I'm gonna fly up to the ceiling, and then I will just shoot him. I guess. Spear of light.
All right, it is DC 18. All right, that is
23.
1 plus a 1.
All right, which I think is or no, I have to get at least 2 for it to be a bonus at all, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a normal toughness DC then.
All right. And this isn't like piercing or anything, yeah?
Nope. This is just a normal one.
All right. How the hell does this freaking impervious defense actually work? Like, does it add the normal protection standard, or does it just, if you deal freaking 10 damage, he just goes no?
I don't know.
Impervious.
I might as well take a look
193.
since I.
All right.
Let's see. It is an additive.
Any effect with the resistance to fleeing mine equal to or less than half the impervious rank has no effect.
Okay, so if it has half effect.
Yeah, so if it's damage 5 or less for this guy because he has impervious 10, it doesn't do anything to him.
All right. But it does not add in the way that it. Oh, so I have that wrong for him. Let me go look at something. I might have to quickly switch a few things on the fly. Because it is supposed to be armor. It's supposed to actually be doing the armor bit. Where does his thing come from? Ah, I see. That's how that works. Okay, that works. Nah, it's fine. He can keep what he has. I was just forgetting how his abilities work.
All right.
Look,
Yep. So
it
it's just gonna
doesn't
ignore
matter.
that. Yep.
So his toughness is actually going to be at that bonus. I was misappropriating it. Because he actually has a different ability. I thought it was protection. I was wrong. Fine.
Yep. But armor also just flat adds to the toughness roll.
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't have armor. He
Oh,
has something different.
okay.
Yeah, he just ignores weak attacks, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. My spear of light glances off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It probably like sticks into like a little crease in the armor. And he just freaking ignores it. All right. The room starts to glow red as stuff starts to happen. Nothing happens this round though.
Ooh, a bad feeling about that one.
He has the ability to move fast when he wants to. But what is the... How fast do you move if you have leaping? Is it like flying? You make prodigious leaps far above skilled athlete. Your leaping rank -2 is the distance rank you cover in a single standing jump. Oh, okay.
I suspect if he has any like reasonable number of ranks in it, you can jump to anywhere in this room.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it is.
For him to jump here, he needs
rank
3 ranks.
Yeah. So he's gonna go, oh hello, and then leap from his stool, crashing, kind of cracking the stone around it, and landing next to you.
Gonna be honest, not a fan of that one.
He's gonna then swing his big sword.
That barely hits me.
All right.
And that is a toughness save.
Yep, because it's just a sword.
Only
So
2.
it beats you by 1, I believe. Not quite 2. So I think that's
Oh yeah, it's
2
just
damage.
All right.
Because it's the standard +1.
Or
is it that not how that works?
I have 1 degree of failure, so I get a -1.
Okay.
So I'm taking -1 circumstance to resist.
Yep.
Fucking Monka.
Oh, you're not here anymore. There we go. Where did... Oh, you're down there. I was like, where did Sir go? He ran away. Lumpy, it is your turn. The Lord has come to you. He is suffering the angry. Actually, yeah, if he resists that attack, then it actually doesn't affect him. I don't have to roll the toughness check.
I'm going to
Or the sword strike.
Attempt a disarm action.
All right.
Knock an item. Make an attack.
I'm going
check.
to go ahead and give you a hero point. He cannot be disarmed.
He cannot be disarmed.
No. His sword is literally like welded to the suit of armor type of thing.
I'm going to make a trip attempt.
You've already tried to make the disarm attempt.
Okay.
That is the attempt. I'm basically giving you a hero point and going, no.
Gotcha. Okay.
You do
How
not
can
make
you
the
use
disarm
hero
attempt.
points?
Well,
Because I remember having
I
those.
quickly realized that's not going to work. And then
I mean, you didn't realize until you freaking attacked his sword and then
Yeah.
realized the sword wasn't going to move.
and then I'm backing the fuck up.
Yeah. But it would be
That's-
funny because he can actually punch just as hard as the sword hits. But...
He's gonna fucking leave me here.
That's actually not quite as strong, but it's still pretty
Don't worry, my
pretty
lord, I'm
strong.
right behind you.
Huh?
You should not be right behind me. That's a bad place to be.
All right. Your horse.
Not much reason to run away at this point, so fuck it. I miss.
Horse clangs off his greaves. All right, Jelna.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
I don't know what Chris do in this game.
It increases your success by 1 step.
All right. Well, let's see how badly he possibly fails, I guess.
I mean, you succeeded by 2 normally, so it's up by 3.
By 3.
Which I don't know if that does anything for you.
No, not really.
Hmm. All right.
And you must.
How
also
much is
make
damage?
You must
35 still.
Okay. Oof.
Mm.
It is a fail, but
Oh,
not by
special
much.
fail.
Okay, so a crit can actually have one of the one of 3 effects, which is an add effect, an alternate effect, or you can increase the difficulty to resist it by 5, which is what I do. So
Okay. So then it is 2 rather than 1.
Yep.
Right. And then the will. What is the difficulty for the will?
C20.
Right. No, not anywhere near.
Then that will be 10 points from stamina. In other words,
Alright.
5 stamina.
I mean, that still hurts. Oh.
that's all I can do because I was dazed. No longer dazed though, so that's kind of plug.
Right. All right. He is weakened, but still up.
I guess I could try and hit him.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, he
could.
did get significantly less tough now.
Let's give this one a go. Powers and devices. 36. That's a
you-
nat,
you-
that's a nat
yeah.
20.
You crit.
Funny.
There's also a weaken attached to this.
Yep, which is will, I'm guessing, or is it?
I believe this is fortitude.
All right.
And
Which
I
I
am
guess I'll go
again,
ahead and roll that now.
and this one is broad, and I'm just gonna choose stamina again.
All right.
So he failed again.
He fails. The DC is 22, so he loses up to 20 points. The number being the difference between his failure and his
So 6.
6. So 6 points drained from stamina.
Which is what, 3 more?
I think so, yeah. And then the attack is damage rank 20.
Oh, right.
Can it be?
Can't it be?
Isn't that the thing that's like capped at 10? What we're power level 10?
Oh, is it capped at 10? If it is, it's damage rank 10. I just have 20 points in it.
You're stocking up for the future. You're future proofing.
The total of your hero's attack bonus and effect rank with that attack cannot exceed twice the series power level. If the effect allows a resistance check, it does not require an attack check. Its effect cannot exceed the series power level.
So
if it requires an attack, then it must it cannot exceed twice. If it doesn't, then it cannot exceed 10, basically. So in this case, 20 is fine. The weaken just needs to not be that, but it doesn't look like it is.
Weaken also requires an attack if that matters. Like I have
The
to
weaken
hit.
is a check. It's not a.
I see.
Yeah. I know it's linked to an attack, but technically it still is a different thing. But it doesn't really matter in this case. All right. So how much did he fail his fortitude check by? We haven't rolled it. Oh, well, that's convenient. By a lot. 3 steps, I believe. No, more than that. Oh, 21 would be 1. 26, 31, 36. No. So by 4. Ow.
And then I will run away. I don't actually know how much movement we have, so I've just been moving 30 feet
It's
like
fine.
this was.
I believe he can attack you if you try and run
Okay.
away, by the way.
I also realize, like, running away not that effective in this situation. I'll just stand here.
Thing is, he can jump around the room. Yeah. All right.
But that is the end of my turn.
All right, Gareth.
All right. Well, people have been softening him up, so he's ripe for a spear.
Dan also ripe for spearing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god! What
crit.
Are
this
these
guy's been crit
rolls?
3 times in a row.
What are these rolls?
I'll be seeing you around, dickhead.
All right. So that's a +5 because of the multi-attack. In
Yep.
addition to the, I mean, I don't think degrees of success don't do anything else for me, but
All right.
so I guess it's toughness DC 30.
Yeah, which
Well, it's
literally
DC
can't
30,
make.
which
so
I
we'll
imagine
be
is
seeing
going up
how
to
high it is.
35 because you crit him.
All right. So
So-
that would be 2. Am I
Yeah,
not?
that'd be 2.
Am I doing that right?
Yep, 2 degrees of failure, not success in
Yep.
this case.
He is still up.
Gotta give him credit. He's holding up pretty well given the fucking bullshit that's happening right now.
I know.
Yep.
He's a big boy.
I'll
All right.
flap over here.
All right. And this turn, after you finish your flapping, the red glow all consolidates into 4 figures.
Ooh, something.
Boy, those are fucking bloodthirsters.
They be demons. I actually need to move this guy's.
Those be bloodthirsters. I've seen them before.
Yep. And then this guy is just the. I tell him when the rest of my boys are in the initiative list.
I'm the leader.
Kill
I'm
him
here to keep
first.
track of people.
He doesn't exist. You can't kill him.
I'm already dead. The crash has been 15 years. It's time to move on.
All right. They are gonna run in and try and do a stabby. They are going to. Oh. 2 of them are gonna run up and stab at you.
You want to take one of them
Oh
off
my
of
god,
Dan?
they just covered Dan.
Dan looks like he's down here for me.
No, you fucking dog piling on Dan.
All right. They will. Yeah. Yeah,
Treat
we'll
him
have
like the part of the floor he is, that peasant.
Yeah. So one of them will attack Dan. One will attack. Well, two of them are going to attack you, Gerald, and then the last one is going to attack Ashmont.
Oh,
Yeah, demons are kind of assholes. Turns out.
Demons, kind of pieces of shit.
wait, if we all leave, they'll beat the shit out of us.
True.
Let's see for Dan. They're gonna swing with their blade.
Leave a Robert shaped dust
Nope.
cloud.
He's doing it.
He's not doing a good
He's
job.
built different.
What is that against toughness?
No,
That's
against your
against
dodge.
your
It's
parry.
yeah, or parry. Yeah.
Parry? Okay.
Either
My
way,
parry
you
is
are
13.
successful. Yeah, your parry is automatically 10. So.
You could have taken a negative stat. You don't know.
In fighting.
Yeah.
Wait, is it 10 plus your parry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I was
That's
like,
what I was
oh
wondering
god, I gotta
too,
boost my parry up. My parry is only like 5.
Your parry's 23.
Yeah. All right. They are going to work together against you, so they're basically one of them is going to get a +1. I think is what it is.
All right.
I think that's how freaking minions attack things. There's lots of minions. I don't need to follow the leader. I need what happens when a bunch of minions attack someone. I think it's just team up is what it is. So basically, the guy helping needs to beat a 10. He does not, so he doesn't help. Freaking heck, the
Get
base
fuck
guy
away
just
from me, you little
doesn't
shits.
matter. Demons are not doing a good job. And of course, they finally
Oh, base.
actually hit it. Actually, do they hit Ashmont? Nah, Ashmont's able to parry the blade.
Yeah.
He looks
I'm
angry.
just fucking waving at them with my offhand, going, fuck off. Fucking flies.
Ashmont, seeing as he's surrounded, he's going to make a special thing.
Whoa.
Right, think carefully about this.
Hold on.
Spinning attack.
We can talk this out.
He is going to attempt a shock wave.
Mm.
Which is going to affect everything in this area. Except this demon over here. He's a little too far.
I assumed that was the initiative demon.
No, this guy.
Oh,
It only affects the people right next to him.
gotcha.
I mean, the horse isn't right next
Do
to him.
demons even care, actually?
You're all no.
Yeah.
No.
You and the horse are in the same spot.
No, it doesn't count.
Actually, the body of the
demons
horse is
affected
over
by
here.
this.
Peyton,
Yeah,
getting
I'm
up
actually standing with my right foot in the stirrup and stabbing over my body with the lance.
I just picture you T-posing, standing on top of the horse's head, and that's the next square
Yeah,
over.
no, demons
No,
are
see,
immune to
I've
that.
got one foot in a stirrup, the other foot's in the air, and I'm like hanging onto the saddle to keep myself standing up.
What is this? Did I forget to write down what this affects? No, I didn't. It's resisted by fortitude. That's a demon. 1, 2, 3. Well, one of them succeeds. The one that attacked him.
Fortune save, you said?
It's DC 15, so it's not very high.
Yeah, of course.
Of course,
You had to fucking say something, didn't you?
The horse is fine. Jonah is well, you're only, I think,
Oh, it's a
not
fortitude
stunned.
save?
I think
Oh,
you're
fuck.
dazed.
Dazed? I don't care about dazed.
Yeah, you're only dazed.
I'm lucky because turns out I don't do much of the moving.
Quote
Dude,
Dan.
your
Oh fuck.
warhorse
Rips
is
the best
like
save.
Yeah, it's
Were you
freaking
saying
really like everyone else has a better save than Dan. He gets the highest save.
Well,
Not
my
against
warrior
that
did.
demon, but
he's like that meme with John Travolta, sort of looking around, like, "Oh, what's going on?"
all right, 17.
I'm gonna do the sword burst at these 5 fellas.
That's selective. You said so against those falling fellows. All right. That's those. Demon 1 left, right. think that's one failure. It's
First
14.
one. One failure. Yeah. Third
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So
Against
this
my sword
guy
first.
up.
How
The
do
rest
you
of
find the
them
DC
take
for that?
damage, but survive.
How do you find the DC of that burst? Oh, the number of ranks.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it's 14. So let's see. The freaking at least another of the demon explodes, but the other two don't care. Ashmont, let's see, does he dodge it? So he actually hasn't slowed down at all. Yeah, he dodges it. And because of his armor, that attack literally doesn't do anything.
Also, he does regain 1 point of stamina. Not a stamina, but a point. Because they do regen 1 point
I'm not
per
going
round.
to keep track of it. I'm just going to be honest.
Fair
This
enough.
guy is not going to last long enough for me to care. Warhorse.
Honestly, this guy's just gonna keep fucking attacking him, so fuck it. We're gonna do a fucking Tokyo drift through here. And kill.
All right,
I gotta help my
ahead.
man Dan out. They suck.
Yeah. I think these demons are pretty bad. I don't think they're quite that bad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. It just parries your hooves aside.
The fucking warhorse dragon real shit. Demons, I sleep. All right. We're gonna try and fucking plug this bitch. Another crit. So that
seems to be the way of
is-
things for poor freaking Ashmont.
Let's see. So it's
You
normally
crit
so that is
everybody.
a DC 40 save then.
All right. No.
Would you look at that?
All right. How many times?
I think
So
that's
5?
Is that? Yeah, that's 5 degrees of failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 degrees of failure.
All right.
He dies at 4.
Yep.
Or at least normally he would. I don't know if he has something special.
For what? For stamina? Or for toughness?
For failures on your resistance check.
Hmm.
You're incapacitated. I just hit him with 5.
Yeah. I don't think he has anything special for it.
Yeah. I don't know if there would be anything special.
He's a
I just
boss.
yeah. I said it specifically because I just don't know if there's anything in the game that would allow you to
There probably is.
Yeah.
Game like
I
this,
entirely was forgetting about that. Well, that's okay. I don't think it actually came up. Unless I'm misremembering and it's actually that and not the other thing. He has an
And-
advantage that gives him a buff, but
Mm.
I guess in his case.
and turn out having
Yeah, for his case, I'm going to he is down, but not dead.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's actually not even bleeding out.
Hmm.
He's just unconscious, as far as you can tell. Although it's kind of hard when he's, armor.
Yeah.
He's
I
basically
think
a
we
big,
stop
huge
using
armor
lance at this
giant.
point because at least in my mind, it's currently embedded somewhere in him.
It probably is.
If I do success, I'm not wrenching that thing out right now. That thing's gone.
Yeah.
Craft you another
You know what?
weapon.
I'll actually even put that into the freaking scene. As you stab it into him, you drive it all the way through, and it pops out the other side of his freaking armor. He just freaking drops his sword and just grabs the lance, and just kind of pulls it with him to the ground.
I'm gonna go
Since
over
he's a
there
big boy,
on my next turn and give him the jackhammer special.
I mean, he's
Oh,
freaking
man.
down.
Yeah,
What's fucked up is
effectively
I
we
mean,
won.
You can kill him, but
No,
you guys
just
are
fuck-
heroes.
We're not heroes, we're knights.
You
I
are
have
heroes.
honor as
You're
a thing. If
actually
you try and
playing a
kill him on the
light
ground,
game.
I'm honor bound to
the
kick your
toad,
shit.
and you guys voted for hero.
Yep.
I'm honor bound to not just let you fucking execute him on the ground.
I mean, you also were ordered to capture Lord Ashmon and not kill
Yeah.
him.
That's why I stabbed him in like the gut instead of the heart. It's
I mean, he's
Dummy.
a big boy. He didn't
Yeah,
hit
he's
anything
got a
all
big
that
heart.
important.
there's a lot of flesh in there. That isn't important.
Am I able to pick this guy up?
No.
I'm gonna give it a try. Hey, Dan, you got any strength potions so I can pick this guy up?
I mean, first we do have
I mean,
to get rid of the
combat
demons.
is still going on.
Oh, right.
Just because Lord Ashmont's down, his demon buddies or enemies aren't down yet.
I forgot about them, to be honest.
Yes, my lord.
It is your turn, Dan.
Oh, shit.
Good shit, Dan. Great enchantment.
I do like the moment this scene ends. You're gonna regain like 20 constitution or something.
Yeah, this is gonna make him wake up.
Super
That was the
comes back.
problem.
Yeah.
But he's still got a holy lance stuck
where the
through him.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my lord. I can't get the strength potion to you this turn. And,
Dan, you
I-
think you should be dealing with that fucking demon? Why they go Irish?
I'll try and kick the demon next to me.
You're just gonna kick him?
It's in the fucking face.
My claw
Your claw's reloading.
Yeah,
right?
my claw requires a reload.
Impressively, you do just kick him in the chest though, and he
I
goes.
mean, you do. You beat it actually by freaking more than 5, so not more than 10. How much is your unarmed? Is it just your strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
What's
I
your
could
strength?
probably have like crafted a much better way of doing this, but fuck it, I'm kicking.
All right. Demon. Yeah, I'm sure. How much is your strength actually?
My
Because
strength
19 is not as
1.
high. Oh, then yeah, the demon does not care about your kick. If it rolled a 15, it would have cared, but it did not. It's too tough. It's got kind of bony armor. All right, Darath, there's demons now.
All right. I will shoot every demon in the room, which I think it's just 2 of them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just 2
sure.
of them.
Which means that each one of these attacks takes a -1.
I mean, they're not especially good, so. Well, that hits. You roll again to attack another person? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how the multi-attack works. Okay, I did manage to miss.
Yep. So you hit one of them, by a lot. And it's actually not quite doubled, so or not quite 10. So
Now with
still
the
plus 5 though.
Yeah.
So it's just the
Yeah.
25, yeah.
it's just the 25, yeah, because with this version of the multi-attack, I don't get the
Mhm. Yeah, you don't get
bonuses.
a buff. All right. Then that guy you hit is going to attempt to resist, and he does not. Were you attacking left to right or right to left?
Closest to farthest. So I guess right to left.
Yep, so that guy dies.
Alright, and does this guy count as, are these technically minions?
Yeah, they're technically minions. I'm
Alright,
giving them an extra hit, but they're minions.
then
so-
I will use takedown to attack again, because I've just killed a minion.
All right.
So I will shoot him the normal way.
Let's see. Does he luck out again? That would be the ultimate freaking awful thing for him. Oh my gosh!
Wow,
I think
I
he
did
might have
roll pretty
missed.
bad.
No, you matched him.
Incredible.
He's down.
Built different.
Actually, no, he can succeed. It's not impossible. Oh my gosh!
Oh my
No,
god.
These
built
Demon Warriors is
different.
like frick you.
He's
like,
here for
stabbed him
Dan.
through, and he just
No!
has a big freaking ice lance, a light lance through him. He just holds up a middle finger. He's gonna
Alright.
try and stab Dan again.
It's me.
No.
I think he
Oh
misses Dan.
no.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
your
you're right. Dan
freaking
has like
parry, Dan?
20 fucking something parry.
Yeah, no.
Jesus
Dan's
Christ.
built fucking different.
Nope, that's the demon.
Dan's built different
Ashmont
unless it's
is
a ranged
unconscious.
attack, in which case 17.
17.
Dan is built very similar.
The avalanche approaches. This time I'm just gonna give this guy a slicing multi-attack.
Mhm. Yep, that's a hit by less than 5. So,
Strength
Don't
10
hit normal.
attack, regular attack.
all right.
Or strength 5 damage roll.
Yeah. He's fine. Friggin' heck! Apparently, this demon is just like, no, frick off! I came here to murder. I'm not leaving until I see some blood.
Oh, you'll
Yeah,
see some
keep it
blood,
up.
all right.
Yeah.
Blood spotted.
I think that meets it because 6 plus 5. Yeah, that meets it exactly. Funny.
All right, I was gonna just say you guys win, but after he's made like 4 checks now, I'm
Yeah,
letting
he's-
him play it out.
He's got to pog it out. Yeah.
Howdy.
Satan enhanced demon.
Oh my fucking god.
That's straight miss.
I used up all of my luck killing this man.
All right, Dan.
Alright, Dane's gonna try and cast a sleep spell on this guy. Which is just a damage attack with the sleep modifier.
Not even an affliction. Just.
I think you hit.
You do.
It's, I guess, so it'd be damage 10? Or is it 20? I'm a little confused on this point.
Probably damage 10.
Okay.
That's the safe assumption.
Alright,
Mhm.
then it's damage 10.
All right. What is it targeting?
It's targeting him. Oh,
Well, I mean-
it's just a normal attack.
Okay, so it's just against his toughness then.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the guy
there it
fucking
goes.
fell asleep.
He is asleep. Well, in his case, when demon falls asleep, it's actually demon ports out.
He goes, God, I'm too tired. I'm done with this, and leaves.
Yeah. Well, you know how when you kill bloodthirsters, bloodletters, they just kind of like poof.
Mhm.
Yeah, these guys work the same.
All right, how heavy is this man?
He is big man plus big armor.
Is he
so,
more than 6 tons?
Nah, not that
I
much.
pick him up.
Yeah.
Let's go. Or let's go then.
As you pick him up on the throne, you see this man. He is evil wizard. In this case, with the demon.
All right. I just drop him bodily back to the ground. I don't actually do that. I'm just gonna keep holding him for now.
He just kind of looks around the room. Hey, I see you have defeated my minion. Quite unfortunate. I figured my good Ashmont would last a little longer. No matter. Go on, take him. He was merely a pawn.
Hey, do you want to shoot that one?
Who's this guy?
Who's this bitch?
Why does he sound so muffled?
He's wearing a mask.
Howdy there, my good
Can't you
bitch.
see his face? Look, he's just eyes.
Just
I mean,
eyes.
why
Why
did
Lumpy?
Lumpy sound so muffled?
I don't know.
That we're actually
I'm
only
wearing a
hearing him
Lumpy-
like
Lumpy,
after he
like,
ran past.
left already to go to Camelot.
Yeah.
Because I'm also wearing a helmet.
I didn't stop you before.
Yeah, true.
Lumpy canonically cannot hear this conversation.
I know, I can't.
Should I try and put this guy to sleep too?
I point my
Ye-
sword at him
Yeah.
and make a shrugging motion.
Nod.
I point at him and I swing my sword.
Does he have a kind of magic-y implement on him? Like a wand or something?
Not
That
really.
I can snatch at light speed.
Yeah, no.
Snatch his fucking throat.
Alright, so if we put 20, so for range blast, costs 2 for 1, so that'd still be damage 10.
Mhm.
Here, I'll save you guys the time. He
It
laughs
doesn't
and then
work.
teleports back
Yeah.
out.
Well, don't worry. It's oh, okay. Never mind. Dan just rolls crazy even with a +0.
You would have him had he not left, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
You hit the space where he was.
Yeah. Yeah. He even leaves the like evil cackling sound behind him.
Right, shut up, cunt. You piece of shit.
As I said, you're more than welcome to take the good Lord Ashmont. His lands are what I care about, and his people. I don't really need a worthless lout.
But worse from somebody who's running away. And didn't show up for the fight.
Hey, Dan, can you make me strong enough to carry this guy back to
Yes.
Camelot real quick?
Oi, this is my kill, fuck off. So I say kill, despite the fact he isn't dead. It's my trophy, he's got my lance in him.
Boys,
It's my prize.
I don't hear you at all.
He's in my hands.
Hey Dad, can you give him a potion to make him real fast?
That's fair, actually.
That's fucked up.
that I can do.
No, you should give it to his horse.
Speed 20.
Actually, yeah, the horse can carry both of us, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Give it to the horse and just
That's
fucking
the secret.
take off at Mach 1. Wait, do you say speed 20?
Yeah.
That's faster.
I believe-
That's faster
I
than
believe-
5 ranks.
And the horse was already faster than a person.
How
By like a not
I could
insignificant
just
amount.
teleport. I could make a magic circle. How's that?
Yeah, make a magic circle, let's go.
It's not as funny.
We're back in Camelot, eh?
I mean, you set up a magic circle and it's dispelled.
Fuck. Alright, let's go outside, set up another magic circle.
Look how you guys see the actual villain go, yeah, we got what we wanted, we're good.
We're supposed to just chase him down, God. Listen, you give us a lead and where to go to kick his ass, and we'll go kick his ass.
Go all the way back to Camelot. Hey, we found this weird evil wizard.
Listen,
So,
we've had
we
our
just
orders.
left him there,
We're finishing
you know,
our orders.
do whatever he
Keep
wanted to do.
teleporting away. What are we supposed to do about that?
I think you're ignoring the fact where going back to Camelot is gonna take like a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a word that
To be
little
f-
guy
like,
said.
I could
so.
try and hunt him down with like magic or something, but I have a feeling this guy's like out of that league.
Yeah. Also, are we just gonna leave Lanced Man here?
I mean, I guess
He might
He's
regenerate.
not gonna
or
wake
some
up
shit.
for a while.
Yeah, but he has my lance in him, and I can't just like rip it out of him without risking him bleeding to death on the ground.
He'll
And I
be
need that
fine.
thing.
Can
thought
can
he-
I
I thought he
like
was-
try and
he wasn't-
Remember, he took the lance the first time and went, whatever.
Yeah, the first time I fucking failed pretty much.
I'm sure you're fine.
Ah, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's not
Please
like
retrieve
you
my
or
lance.
anything.
Just tie him to the back of the horse. The horse is strong enough for it.
Well, I think I didn't retrieve. I cannot pull that lance out. Someone else.
No, I
retrieve the
can.
lance.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
pretty sure
lift
you
him.
got
I
it.
can fucking plant the foot on chest, rip out lance. And by rip out, I
Are
mean
you guys
gently
going
remove.
after the Dark Mage Globe, or are you just
Do we-
leaving at this point?
Do we know where he is? Because he just teleported away, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, but teleports have range. It's not like he can go anywhere.
but what's
Also,
the range
now-
on a
and
teleport?
And if he's been
I don't know.
hanging out around the castle,
Or we search the fucking castle.
I do that first, and then
Search the library. Wizards are all fucking nerds.
and then I scour the immediate countryside.
All right. Here's what we do. I'm gonna give. Wait. How many extra limbs can I give?
A horse?
I wasn't thinking of the horse. But that's a great idea.
Just
What
strap
are you
him to
trying
the
to
side.
do?
I want to give our speedster like 1 billion extra limbs, and then where is it? There's like an elongation, so he just like reaches all his hands throughout the entire building, like some kind of horrifying monster.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucking cursed.
I
Jesus
feel like
Christ.
searching rooms with my eyes is going to be better than touching everything in the country.
Extend your eyes, you coward.
Oh my god, I can elongate my eyes. That's
Yeah,
so
wait,
smart.
I could put eyes on your limbs.
I don't like this eldritch abomination that's being created.
Yeah. You know,
We're the
Wiz
heroes.
Race-
We
We're
promise.
knights of the round table.
Wizard was really down for magicians, by the way.
What about that is not heroic?
I think the Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah, I don't think
comment
turning someone
speaks
into
about
an eldritch
necessary-
abomination is very honorable, so I think I will oppose that one.
The knight is the round table.
Well, what makes that
Don't worry,
dishonorable?
I'm here to save
Is it
you.
just-
Oh, good,
the
it's
fact that you're
Cthulhu.
molding a human being to your whim seems a little bit fucky.
It's voluntary and it's not permanent.
I start only speaking on my inhales.
Why would you want to do it? I can normally do that fine. Why that happened this time?
Well, the question is, are you guys going to look for the wizard, or are you just leaving now?
I mean,
Let's look for him, I
I
guess.
guess they could.
We have Speedster. He can do that real fast.
Yeah. All right.
It'll take him fucking 40 seconds to search the entire building and the surrounding 4 acres.
You run around the entire building and there are 4 acres, and you don't find the wizard anywhere.
Damn, looks like he's God.
Yeah. I don't even know why I'm looking for that
I
guy, by
try
the way.
and
Or
cast
you did
detect
this little thing
magic.
called I run around all of the normal parts of the building and didn't bother looking in any of the hidden areas because they're not bloody obvious.
Yeah, I didn't see those hidden areas. I pull out, I just quickly take off my armor earplugs and I say, why am I looking for this guy?
Because
You're gonna
God
beat him
told
up.
us to or something. We know. Fuck.
I look at the angel. Huh?
Well, you see, the sort of rewards for us getting this guy was supposed to be that we rule these lands, but actually it seems like the wizard rules these lands. So we need to throw some hands with him.
So if you want to keep punching
Why would you throw
cockroaches all
hands?
day for the rest of the time.
Well,
How
I
do you
didn't see
throw
anyone around
hands?
here, so
They're attached to you.
he can pry these lands from our cold dead hands.
I like my hands to be alive, actually.
That's the point. He's not gonna get them because our hands are gonna stay warm. Eh? Rub them together, nice and hot. I like my hands blur as I rub them together.
And you've instantly removed 80% of the skin from your hands.
They come apart steaming. See, nice and hot.
I think that's a bit abnormal.
For you, you move normal speeds for yourself.
Shut up.
Your hands are fine. They just look like they're moving really fast.
Yeah. All for the effect.
You guys are all very surprised that nothing happens.
I don't know. I'll cast a Okay, how does detect
Was it to
work?
search for fucking hidden passages? Is it perception?
Would assume it's perception. I don't know if there's.
I'll search for some hidden shit in this room, I guess, and
Investigation.
like the attaching rooms.
Probably this one. I don't
Yeah,
see
no.
shit, boss.
Unfortunately, it's a little better hidden than that.
Investigation,
Can
Yeah,
I choose to
investigation.
perceive instead?
Monka.
Can I
No, you cannot perceive.
I just go around
Unless
kicking
you
down
have
walls.
detect hidden rooms.
I'm making. Oh, this looks real ugly, but I'm putting in Game of the Month here.
Actually, what if I just walk into like every wall and then just punch a hole through and peer in until I find something hidden?
So like, okay.
You just see him in a back room going, "Those guys are fucking idiots."
No, but you do find a bookcase in the library that moves.
Well, so hold on.
You,
We're
you,
doing an
you find the
investigation.
place to get to the freaking
All right,
guy.
move the
Yay.
bookcase.
Yeah, you
I
Just,
move the
just
bookcase.
pick it up and fucking fling it at this point.
I do have
Yeah,
to
I
actually
kind of
look before I can do that, but I'm guessing
yeah.
28.
You find it. Don't worry.
Oh my god, we found him.
Yeah, you found him. You found the actual big bad.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Right.
Finding you doing it. So, yep, you find him in his lab.
Oh,
The big
shit.
ritual ongoing.
A big ritual ongoing?
Yeah,
Oh my god, is that a good initiative roll for me? And now the horse is gonna get bad, and I'm just gonna be
first
fucked
I
anyway.
need to reset the initiative.
Yeah, there you go.
You can have one, but not the other.
Freaking heck, Theo, your initiatives have been like all over the place.
Well, I mean, I got like a 7, a 14, and a
there we
2.
All over the place. 3 different numbers every time. How does he do it?
And then he's got his trio of idiots.
I'll be back in 1 moment because I have to go to the bathroom.
Acceptable.
Actually, just thinking about it should just be his trio, but that's okay.
I mean, you can add some more people in there, it's fine.
Right. Freaking heck. Knowing how this system works now, freaking this guy is a lot scarier than I originally thought he was. Well, that makes sense. This is the big bad, so his stat value should be higher than the other guys. Because Lord Ashmon's technically just a lieutenant. He's a really, really powerful one, but he's just a lieutenant at the end of it. In hell, yeah. How does that? How do values work? I kind of wish they gave a little bit of better setup for how these guys actually have their the NPC stat lines. Oh, that's why. Yep. It just forces you to put more of the pieces together. Yeah.
Eat shit. I am back.
There you go. Dark Mage Gleb.
Dark Mage, dipshit who's gonna be dead in 10 minutes. 10
Oh,
minutes
man.
is very long. That is fucking. Let me try 15 seconds. I think that's about more par.
We fought Gleb's beast earlier. It's all coming together, boys.
Yeah.
I just
This is
assumed
what I wanted
Gleb
to-
was like the name of the big bad guy we were taking out, even though that was very clearly not the name.
That's Lord Ashmon's first name.
Yes.
Gleb
Gleb.
Ashmont.
Nah. He is the I guess voice behind the throne is kind of how it is.
He's doing the
Or
ritual.
he's the real
the
bad guy.
Yeah, he's the puppeteer in the shadows.
He's the real bad guy. Lord Ashmon's just a big dumb idiot.
But Lord Ashmont engaged me in melee combat, so he's
Yeah.
kind of based.
I mean that's what he does. So,
And then he got
yep.
poisoned because I was lied to.
I'm gonna do.
Gleb has a big energy shield around him, along with a bunch of demons. Which, as combat starts, he is going to go ahead and have more
By
demons.
energy shield, do you mean like a physical barrier, or just he's like?
Nah, just a floating thing and like kind of around him.
All right.
It's not like a wall; it's a floating like shield type of thing.
All right.
It defends him; it doesn't defend other things.
I'm gonna start this off as I have become accustomed to doing, by. Well, first I'm gonna do a full loop around him, just to try and make tremendous amounts of noise, to disrupt his ritual slightly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to. He's currently like concentrating, so
He must have earplugs in.
No.
And then I'm going to burst attack the area with my sword,
oh right.
which is a rank 10.
Gleb cannot dodge because he's currently doing something else. However, your attack is irrelevant, so the energy shield just blocks it.
That's a darn shame.
It's a good energy shield.
Impervious, huh?
All right.
Good thing I got that fucking lance back then.
Does it hit the demon fellas?
It might.
Not
Well,
that one.
first one is good. Second one, third one fails. All right, so this guy and this no, not that guy. No, this guy and this guy. The two front guys. Those
Yeah.
going around.
I'm a little confused about where my DC number comes from. Can you
It's
remind
10 plus the number of ranks you have in that ability.
Okay. Because it's strength based, is that
That's
increased
for
at
the
all?
damage.
That's for the
component,
damage.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
not the attack.
Cool. Cool. All right. Got it.
Mm-hmm. I always forget your strength is that low.
Yes.
All right. So
did
two
know
of them are going to take the full brunt of it. All the rest are only going to take half. So it's 20 for the others. There's what, 4? Here, I'll just do the 2 that failed. They need a 25. And they go, yep,
Built
we got
different?
that, boss.
Is that built comma different?
All right, so the 2 that failed are fine. Let's see for the others. Nope. Yes. No. 3 of them that succeeded just get blasted anyway. Did I roll too many times? I rolled too many times. That last guy's fine. The 2 of them got blasted. Oh no, right. I'm giving them extra hit. So
All right.
while they be minions, they are tougher than ordinary minions
Yeah.
because they be demons. Here, I'll just mark them this way.
All right.
Probably should take a different color. Can't see red because they're already red. I'll put them as blue. They're damaged.
I had my movement here.
Yep.
That's all for me, boss.
All right. Jonah.
I ready my lance for when I fucking get next to fuckhead.
Mm-hmm. All right. The demons are going to close ranks to make that a little harder. Because they're here to die. All right. Darath.
Alright.
You can seriously not have a ranged weapon. It's kind of weird. Because these
That's
guns do
why-
actually have like a big sword.
Yeah. And what's
Do
the
they
height of this
not?
room?
Let me see. Right. Yeah, no. They'll throw some weak ranged attacks. We'll just have them all target the same person and work together. So, yeah, seeing as you attacked them, they're gonna go ahead and fling fireballs at you.
Eek.
Yeah.
Is this where I get one shot?
It's very unlikely.
Is this dodge or parry?
This would be dodge. It's range attack.
All right.
Not here. We'll even see if they roll decently. Oh, good. They did roll decently, so I have to actually care. Let's just have it be a weak version of that. So, what is your dodge?
28.
28? Never mind. They miss entirely.
Jesus Christ.
Almost beats
What was
my
what?
dodge. Good.
All of your defenses are
I mean,
so
that's actually
cracked.
not. It's not that bad. They don't miss by that much. Yeah, because they have 1. No, they get no bonus from that, and they get a slight bonus from all throwing as a group. So, no, it's still not enough, regardless.
Wait, what? Did they miss everything, even with a 19?
Yep.
Fuck.
They're freaking minions. They're not good, and that's kind of their bad attack. So
And
Oh,
dodge is my good defense.
their throwing Hell's Fire is not very strong.
It works
Especially
out.
because I just thought of it on the spot. It's kind of just an extra thing they have. They want to hit
Something
people with
about the
swords.
sentence "throwing hellfire" is not that strong.
I mean, they want to hit people with swords. They don't
Yeah,
fling
They're
hellfire.
bloodthirsters.
Yeah.
No wonder Satan lost low tier abilities.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Hellfire
shooting
got
all
hard nerfed
6 of
recently.
these boys.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys only have. They're only a little bit stronger than the normal human. I think like an extra 40 points. I guess they are significantly stronger stat-wise. I think I actually upgrade them slightly. All right. That's against the rightmost guy and then moving over.
Yeah, and I need to
Rightmost
their
guy
things
is
together.
a hit. They're not very good at dodging.
uh, the one downside to like the crazy macros that I've set up is that it does put me through a lot of menus per roll.
I mean, just you can roll another 6 times and then let us know if it's not an 8.
Why don't I just be
Yeah,
a
you
fucking
hit them on a freaking 3. So just roll another freaking bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Go ahead and just roll a d20. Okay, yeah,
There you go.
you hit them.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, and it's toughness
25 across the
CC
board.
25. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Do they continue to roll like gods like they have been? Nope.
Oh.
Rightmost guy is going to take a hit. Nope. Apparently they have not. Their gods have left them.
The gods have abandoned us.
So all of them have taken a hit. The guys that are already damaged are poofed.
Hey, you delete.
It's fine.
And number 2 failed by several
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Thanks.
have it be. They take a hit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. They're minions. They would normally get 1 hit. They're being granted a second.
Yeah.
Especially if you succeed by 4 or more, it's just like, yeah, you have blown them the fuck out.
Yeah. If you
However,
hit them and damage them at all, then they take a hit.
Bob.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't worried.
Yep. Let's shoot the next one, boys. Alright, and we all know what's going on, so let's just
Just to keep rolling.
Bob.
As I said, you hit them on 3, so. Why did I close them? No. Oh, one of them's actually going to survive. Oh, 2 of them. Apparently they were saving it for this. Pop, pop. 2 of them remain.
Close
I don't
ranks.
remember
Those
what
ranks
the-
are looking real open right now, boys.
Can you just keep popping that over and over
You
again?
can continue using this advantage until you miss or there are no more minions within range of your attack
Jeez.
or your last target.
That's terrifying.
So you could, I suppose, rule that well, no, wait, that was their toughness, not their. So I did actually hit the wall, but
Yeah. Well, I don't even need to look at their initiative. They're gonna all die. So
No, they could pog out here.
so what? They need a
They need
17 or
18.
better.
They have a +7. They actually need 18.
Let's see. Nope.
All right, I've gunned them down.
If you added them both together, they would have made it.
Yeah.
Just an absolute hail of spears.
Mhm.
All right, that's me.
All right. Gleb is going to stop concentrating on his ritual.
So, listen. We can talk about this.
No, it's probably just like, all right, fuck summoning more of those goons. Let's do something real.
I can see. Well, even get into the Gleb voice. I can see those will be worthless. So I guess I'll deal with you myself. So he's going to go ahead, hold up his hand, and attempt to blast you out of the sky.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 33 for its toughness.
Jesus.
Yep. So you're going to take 1 failure on that?
Ow.
Yeah. Not quite 2.
Injuries 1.
Yep. He's then going to point at the rest of the group and say, "You shall stay there."
I don't like
attempts
the
to-
sound of this.
Hit you all with a claws and chains.
Yeah, hits.
What's that again?
Versus
Parry?
dodge, right?
Dodge, you said?
Yeah, it's resisted by dodge.
All right, then I'm good.
In this case, it is just a DC thing, not a damage thing, so I probably set it up wrong. Let's see.
Well,
Nope.
I did nat 20 it, but I don't think that.
Nope.
Yeah, it's an affliction. So it's a 22 is basically the DC.
Oh, 22 is the DC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just barely fine.
Well,
Dan's a fucking miracle worker.
Because it's an affliction attack with 12. So
Oh, so instead of rolling on a
yeah.
plus
I don't
12,
know why the heck it has it set up that way. Ranged affliction 12.
How do you get rid of afflictions?
Oh, that's how it works.
Before I
Yeah,
decide to.
I'm
do
changing
this.
I'm changing how his ability works, and that's why it's being messed up. Because I didn't like how his ability worked, so I'm making it work differently.
So
oh
Yeah,
my
and-
god, the DM is cheating.
when isn't the DM cheating?
Yeah, I was joking.
Well, I mean, you guys just cleared out all of his minions, so he's got to pull out something.
fair.
All right, so 22 is the DC, meaning Dan is fine,
I'm
Pintine
fucked.
is fine, and all of Turgelna is not fine.
Listen, I'm built to run things down, and I do it well. I'm not built to dodge.
Mhm. All right, so this can only go up to 2. It is a hindered and vulnerable. If you fail it by, basically by 10, then you become defenseless and immobile.
Well, the good news is we didn't fail it by 10.
Mm-hmm.
So hindered and vulnerable. What is vulnerable?
I think it lowers your
Vulnerable, I
defenses.
think, yeah, like, I think you basically just straight up don't get your dodge and parry.
I hope it's not that freaking harsh. Holy heck, it's only the first step of it, so
Their active defenses are halved.
yeah, that sounds more freaking reasonable. I think defenseless is you don't get any.
Yeah,
you don't get
defenseless is
Oh,
any-
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you just auto get hit. All right, his ritual otherwise continues.
All right, so we are vulnerable, and what was the other thing? Hindered.
Hindered, yeah.
All right, good news. That's -1 speed rank, which means.
Yep.
Howdy doodly.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my held action to fucking stab a bitch.
Mhm.
And we. Does this guy look like he is very good at not being stabbed?
I mean, he's got the big energy shield, but yeah,
And we'll just try for a normal stab. So no power attack on this one.
Yep.
Was it 27 hit?
that's a hit.
Still penetrating, and the damage at this point would be 16. So DC 31.
Okay. So penetrating ignores his impervious. Does not, however, ignore his toughness, which for him is entirely in the shield.
He beats it.
Yeah. So, your lance bounces off of his energy shield.
And I mean, I don't
Just
think it's
kinda
gonna do
cackles.
anything, but it's amusing to me, so
Your warhorse doesn't even hit him.
can't win them all.
Surprising no one, I hope.
Yeah, no. The warhorse isn't here for the attacks, they're just funny to me.
Yeah. Well, the warhorse is your car.
Yeah.
It brings
Well,
you
actually,
to
I
the
say it isn't here for
battlefield.
the attacks, but it did land the first rank 2 damage on the dragon, so...
Yeah. Yep. Gleb cackles. You think your pitiful blessed lance will hurt me?
Yeah. Why else would I bring you, fucking idiot?
All right, Dan.
Right, that's it. Your head's going on this at the end of this.
I'm gonna attempt to mental blast. Wait, no. Wait, this guy's a magician. Mental blast is probably what he's strongest against.
Believe it or not, you'd be right.
Do a powdery smell blast through his nose.
How about this? Here's a potion of strength.
Yep.
Go forth and be strong, sir.
Give him the enchanted Armstrong.
Robert Pentine, Knight of Falling Sands. And that's my turn.
Hmm?
You have plus 10 strength.
Huh?
Drink. I'll make like a drinking motion and point at the potion he's holding in his hands.
Ah. I absorb it through my skin like a frog.
I'm just gonna start casting enchantments instead of giving people potions. It's clearly the inferior method.
I'll come over
Yeah,
here.
you have to get them to agree to it if you give them a potion.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna trip this guy. Knock him over. Push him over.
Push him over and call him a nerd.
Yeah.
You're lame.
Make an oppose check of my acrobatics or athletics against your opponent's acrobatics or athletics. Use whichever has the better bonus in each case.
All right.
So at the moment, athletics, because I'm real fucking strong. So
This is gonna be a massive surprise. Look at that acrobatics.
Ooh, he's in it.
knock him over.
Yep.
Also,
You
he
knock
needs to
him
make
over.
a toughness roll against my fucking noises. my spooky sound.
You know, he doesn't care about your noises.
Oh, come on. That's
know.
fucked up.
He just holds up a freaking finger is covered in freaking I have sound immunity.
I do that thing where you pretend to have a jack-in-a-box and like inflate your middle finger at him. I do it real fast. And I'd leave.
I have been hearing you run around the castle. I've had time.
I'm not the only one with rituals.
That's me.
Yep. All right. Jonah. What is prone? Receives a -5 penalty on close combat checks. Opponents receive a +5. Oh, nice. Okay. Are you paid?
Yeah.
Okay, you get a +5 when you stab him.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because he's prone.
He's lying on the ground.
Fuck.
I knocked him over.
Well, we're gonna attempt to fucking stab him. Bet. Actually, you know, +5 will do extra damage. It'll even out. So this will be a +16 with +5 on damage.
All right. Pretty good.
So there's your 35 DC.
Mm-hmm. It
Take
is
your
damage.
1 damage.
What's that 35? That's never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. He is actually injured.
I mean, I can only stab once around, right? Can I stab multiple times around? I
I
assume
think
not.
without multi-attack, no.
Yeah, multi-attack just makes the one stab better.
Yeah.
I mean, I could start swinging down at his head with my sword, but honestly, fuck it. The lance has been
Alright.
working well so far.
Yep. Your ass.
It's close to melee.
Took his ass!
Use my sword of light.
Right, hit him in the back of the fucking head.
Oh, wait, how much did you say the there's 5 because he's prone?
Yeah, +5.
Yeah. Wow. No, Christ. What did I roll a 4? Yeah.
And unfortunately for you, even prone, he is still pretty good at dodging. Turns out energy shields are pretty good regardless.
Yep.
So,
alright.
Yeah, this gets
Yeah.
parried away.
I'll stand over him menacingly.
He's gonna get up, wipe himself off. No, that wasn't very nice. I guess I'll have to zap you first. But he will send an energy blast at you, Sir Robert. Oof.
That hits. I
Yep.
think you'll find.
It's going to be a 35, too.
Oh,
Or
toughness.
35, sorry, a 38.
Toughness.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a lot of damage. That's -6. So,
He's gonna
Yeah,
paste
I think that's
it.
incapped, yeah.
Yeah, so you just got incapped instantaneously.
It's a good thing you have Dan.
Because, let's see, so 38... Yeah, so you had 6 degrees of failure on that?
Yep.
So you got incapped with 10 extra?
Jesus Christ.
You are not, in fact, built different. Well, you are built different, just not well.
Hold on. I do have armor on. Let me just check what that does real quick.
Do you have
If your
full
armor
plate?
is protection,
Suit
it
of armor,
only adds to your
protection,
toughness bonus.
Protection 5. Oh, I didn't factor that in. Well, I still rolled.
It's-
Yeah,
You're still
unfortunately, you're still
It's not 6, it's 5 now.
not only are you
Or
still
no, 4 now.
knocked out,
But
no,
still.
with a 5, it's still 5 over.
Yeah.
Not only is
Yep.
he still knocked out, he's still over by a fucking full thing.
I mean, it's still incapped
Jesus
regardless, because you're
Yeah.
not going to get above 4, but
That's so fucking funny.
yeah. As I said, this guy is freaking, he's the big boss. He's
You know
a
what?
scary boy.
The Flash.
He can hit really hard when he wants to.
Flash
Also-
is not a tank.
I believe I get rid of the condition that was affecting me because I have my regeneration's fast enough for it.
Mm.
The grail.
He is then going to float up off the ground.
Hey, cut that shit out.
He's going to float out of your lance reach, basically.
Well, I'm out of this fight.
The warhorse, what is it doing?
I guess holding an action to move next to him if he is within reach of the lance, I guess.
If you wanted to, you could move next to me, and then on my turn, I could make your lance longer.
Couldn't you also give the fly as a power? Flying
But
as a
making
power?
the lance longer is funnier.
Yeah, but the fly power is way more useful.
Not if this room isn't big enough to for him to fly away from the length of your lance.
It's not.
Wait, actually, how tall is the room?
It's tall enough that you can fly out of range of your lance unless it was extended.
My lance actually does have reach on it currently.
How much
Oh.
reach?
I think 10 feet.
Yeah, he's able to fly out of range of that.
Damn.
Ooh.
If
got a
I
big
come
room,
near
he's
you,
able to fly.
I'm not going to fucking get the lance extender surgery. Will you give me fucking fly, please?
Oh, he's got a potion for that. Smear this potion on your
right.
lance. And it'll...
Go there, hold action to move next to enemy after potion.
All right. Hey, Dan.
Just feed the horse a potion like a carrot, please.
I was thinking the other thing I could do is give you noodle arms.
No, thank you.
That's really good for the leverage on the lance.
Wait, what if I gave your horse noodle legs?
No, thank you.
I'll give your horse noodle arms.
I will spaghetti at the enemy.
I will. If you give my horse noodle legs, I'm going to turn onto his side. I will instantly forsake all of my vows.
Alright, I will
Instantaneously.
give you a potion that has 5 flight and 10 strength on it.
Wait, why the strength? I'm giving it to the horse because if not on the horse, I can't use the lance.
Alright, fine. 5 strength or 5 flight, 5 toughness, 10 toughness.
Yeah, that's actually better. Thank you.
Which in turn becomes 5 toughness.
Yeah.
Is that right? 5.
Yeah.
Flight 5 costs 10 points.
No, you are correct.
Stamina costs 10 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
All right, thank you.
All right. Robert is down.
So
And
this
not-
is sort of a delaying tactic. I don't know how to heal people exactly.
I think heal's a power. Is heal a power?
Healing is
Yep,
a power.
yep.
Yeah.
Healing is a power, but it's like I don't understand what these things are saying. EFGH. You heal damage conditions by touching the target and taking a standard action to make a DC 10 healing check.
The subject is dying. The highest degree of success stabilizes the subject, removing the dying condition.
That's true. Are you on the ground actually dying?
It's unclear to me. What's...
Do you have Die Hard or anything like that?
No.
Then you are on the ground dying after being shot in the chest with a evil.
Yeah. With green energy.
How much, like, so what, like, I don't understand what investing, like, more points into healing does. Like, am I giving myself a bonus to my healing check? What is, if I have healing 10, what does that mean?
Let's see. I think
'Cause
it
I
would just
also have
add to the
the
check.
treatment skill. I also, like, I have the treatment skill.
I mean, treatment will make him stop dying, but will not get him off the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm guessing treatment works like medicine, and healing works like
Yeah.
cure wounds, effectively.
You just give him like a potion of regeneration or something.
You could do that too.
All right, so Pentine is down enough. How
It
does
would
dying
take a
work?
while, though.
He
I think
blew
you
my
just
head
die
off.
at some point. If someone attacks you again, I believe is the main thing.
When the character gains this condition, immediately make a fortitude check, DC 15. If it succeeds, nothing happens.
Oh,
Due to
good.
success, you stabilize.
Oh, well,
If it
that's
fails,
easy.
you remain dying. 3 or more total degrees of failure, you die.
All right, go ahead and roll us a fortitude save then.
Okay.
All right,
So
that is a failure, but not failure by 3 degrees. So you're
but
still good.
that's total degrees, so he's at 1 degree of failure so far.
So I have
Okay,
3
so
rounds.
I
potentially
should
leading.
start healing
Yeah.
him shortly.
Yeah, you should
Yes.
start healing him shortly.
All
Feed
right.
the potion to the horse.
I'll keep for a round. at
The
least.
horse's held action goes off.
Shoots you on the ground.
You
I'm
might.
back, dumbass!
He is evil.
And I stab him in the fucking face.
Go ahead and try.
I don't remember how. You know what? Yeah, power attack. Fuck you. It's a crit! Okay, so that
Like
is.
insane on every lance.
I believe that is once again DC 40.
It is a blessed lance.
Yeah.
Knights of the Rain! Well, that's no damage.
Yeah. He's still up.
I have.
You've
I think
nicked
that's
him
my
twice.
I think that's my 4th or 5th crit today.
I know.
Knights of the Ridden Mark.
Listen. I've been saving them up for a long time.
Just for this one shot.
Just
For this one shot.
game. All right.
I also fly. Hello.
Yeah.
And now he's like, hey, wait a minute.
He's not prone anymore, so you're not gaining a bonus.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
You miss.
Don't suck.
L.
See, this is why I use a physical weapon.
It always crits. See?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he's gonna try and freaking blast your horse.
You,
Nah,
knave.
he's too arrogant for that. He's gonna just try and blast you.
You'd shoot the horse like a coward. That does hit me,
So,
and that's toughness.
yep, toughness.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Suck
you
my
did.
dick, bitch. Nice energy, dumbass. Who would even get hurt by the? Oh,
Ha 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 ha.
ha ha ha! Classic comedy.
All right. He is gonna go ahead and go ahead and do a pop, pop, pop. Will you choose to attack me or save them?
You 100%. I'm here for your face.
I'll get the demons.
I missed. Oh well. The horse isn't here for damage. The horse is here for fun.
Dan,
Dan will
I'm just gonna go on initiative count 0. So
cast 10 strength heal, which means I
All right.
believe I have a plus 10 to it. Is that my?
Yeah. that's what I'm going with.
29.
Yep.
Mm.
So that's by 4 successes? No, 3 successes, just short of 4. 15, 20. Yeah, just short of 4. So that removes the dying condition. That removes. Oh, what is it? Because you go up through conditions and then get back, start losing.
So would that put him to?
Frick it. Lumpy, you're up again. Congratulations.
Huh?
I'm not looking at it.
Will you choose
I'm
your
pretty
friend
sure-
or will you fight me? And the friend stands up and he goes, well, god damn it.
Well, he just got up. He doesn't get a chance to attack the demons before they get to attack him. So
Yeah.
Speaking of which, demons.
What's my thing like, will you attack them or me? It's like, they're going before us and he's already up, so whatever.
Yeah. So one's going to attack Dan. 2 are going to work together to attempt to attack Pantene, and he's on the ground, so they do get a bonus.
Dodge or parry?
Parry in this case because it's melee.
Yeah.
Alright.
Against Theo, that's a miss. Against you, I guess I'll just add in the +5 for their stat block. Plus they're going to be working together, so they get an extra plus. We'll just say a +1. Really? Well, the same thing.
Is it enough though?
Frank.
That's hilarious.
No,
It's
my
not.
parry is 26.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
I am a dodge tank. I just happen
Yeah.
to get crit immediately.
I'm a dodge tag. I just happen to have my head explode instantaneously.
Well, it turns out when the boss decides he wants you down, and you don't have the toughness to resist. He is
Just
very
have high
good at it.
toughness, lol.
Robert, you're on the ground. You're awake.
I knew instant up would pay off.
I also have instant up, funnily enough. Just I was on a horse. I don't know why the fuck I got
Snap
it.
up right like the Undertaker. Do opportunity attacks exist in this setting?
Yes, minions don't generally get them though.
Can I just grab Dan and like move him somewhere else? We don't have to be in the situation.
If you can pick up Dan and Dan's okay with it, yes.
Do I still have my strength potion active? Or did that fade when I passed out?
It lasts the scene.
Yeah, so it's still on. It doesn't care about you.
Dan, buckle up.
Ah!
We're going over here.
All right, Kelna.
Well, I see you're still in melee range, you dumb bitch. Poor choice on your part. Ah, I missed. Had to happen
And then the
eventually.
dice go, no. You shall pay for your remarks.
Yeah.
I should never have mentioned that it was a blessed lance.
All right.
My rolls
Yes.
have been very polarized this session. I haven't had many in the middle range.
I mean, this game in general seems to kind of fall into that. Some of the mobs have, but most of the actual like fighting between you guys and like the big guys.
Mm.
Are you targeting demons or the big guy?
The big guy.
Kind of figures this is reach 5, but that is a hit. It is by, I think, straight 2.
Hey, plus 2 DC then.
Yep. Yeah. Toughness DC 27, and this is the penetrating 6, if that matters.
Okay, yeah. So it basically makes it so he can't be immune to it, but
Oh.
L.
he still has a big old shield. He's doing his thing. All right. He's going to go. And what does he want to do? Yeah, nah. He's just gonna do what he keeps doing. I'm gonna attempt to blast you in the face, one of you, and I think it's gonna be Jerath this time.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that. Well, I don't actually know. I don't think you're freaking quite as insane on the defensive front. So
Yeah. What is this? This is a range attack.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
You saw
My
me get hit
dodge-
in the
dodge
face and
DC
then
is
stab
17.
him in return and went, okay, that's not working.
Yep. So and you get slammed in the face by dark energy.
All right.
He's a dark mage. He throws dark energy around. It's pretty simple. Mostly because Mystic Blast is really boring. Oh, that's really nice. They're doing correct, so yeah. It's -1.
Ow. All right. Up to 2 injuries.
Imagine having injury stick. This meme
How-
made by just
how-
constantly regenerate gang.
How sunny would you say this room is?
0.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Ah, blow a hole in the ceiling.
I could summon sunlight.
All right. I think he's gonna do a teleport away from you guys over here. Here's friends. Well, nearer to his friends. But he is gonna hang and keep floating in the air.
I should
How
have
high up
had
is
that
he?
earlier.
How high is sort of off the ground? Is he hovering?
Near the ceiling, so probably like 15 feet up.
Howdy, my good bitch.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna do. Yeah, now we'll just do that. And funny. Can't win.
Oh. The hooves continue to not.
Honestly,
hurt the
I'm
boss.
surprised that the hooves have done any damage. Like they've done a significant amount, or not insignificant amount more of.
Nope. But the warhorse is being a good little horse and not actually damaging the boss.
Yep.
As
But
is
that-
what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's why I have the massive fuck off lance.
No, I mean like just even in story beats, the horse should not be dealing damage to a boss. You
True.
should, good hero. But a sidekick? Nah, sidekick is slapped.
That's fair.
And
Dan will.
Well, here's the thing. Sorry, continue.
That's right. Can Robert get fly?
I mean,
Hello?
you can probably give him fly.
Well, I was wondering if he can already fly, because if he can't, I'll give him flying.
I can run on walls and ceilings. So if he's close enough, I can just.
He's
Slice.
next to the ceiling.
Hey, Mitchell did
He's
say
5 feet
he
away
is-
from the ceiling, they said.
I mean, yeah, but if you're standing on the ceiling, you've got more
Yeah,
than enough.
you
I'm
can
reach.
reach him.
5'4", so it's like
You accidentally run into him at
Jeez.
max speed. Your heads collide. You both die instantaneously.
give him the Spider-Man kiss.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
What
stop
what
on the
kind of
ceiling. You have
energy
to
was
run
the
by.
guy hurling, by the way?
Just normal
Dark
energy.
energy.
Normal
Yeah.
dark energy, standard fare, comes out of a tin.
Uh,
Yeah.
normal
Basically just brute force magic. It's nothing. It's not fire or
Force damage.
lightning or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough to bore a hole through a speedster's chest.
Yeah. He's basically firing magic missiles, is what he's doing. They're just big, beefy, dark aligned magic missiles.
He's casting fucking Soul Spear.
How can he
Basically,
attack
yes.
the darkness with the darkness?
Could I try and counterspell his shield?
Nullify.
Yeah, using Nullify.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, being able to just make powers on the man
Yeah.
is sick.
Yeah.
It's a little wild.
I mean, how exactly are you using this item to nullify his shield from across the room is the question.
Well, I'm guessing in this case it's it would probably be a magic ritual, not an item. But
I think in this case you'd have to basically like roll expertise magic against his expertise magic to try and dispel the shield.
okay.
Because the shield is like it's an active effect. He's having to keep it on.
I also have to hit
Mm-hmm.
because Nullify is a ranged attack, and let me give you a little show of my ranged attack. Oh well.
You don't have a
guess I could
bonus.
just roll well. I think what I'm gonna do is drink a potion of dodge.
Fork it
Alright.
over.
I don't know how many points per a point of dodge you get, but I'm giving myself 20 points of whatever dodge is,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my action.
Oh, you're using the enhanced trait, right? So it's just gaining dodge.
Yeah.
How much is dodge?
Here, I'll just put a point in dodge and see how much it costs me. 1.
Yeah, sounds right. So
Who's getting dodge? Is no doubt.
Dan is gaining dodge.
Pog.
yeah, it's apparently just 1 point for all defense powers from the looks of things.
Yep.
That's pretty nice. Makes it easy.
But that is my turn.
So you have 20 dodge. Yay. Demons. Well, demon across the room.
Very spooky to be one-shot by a man with a laser.
I don't care.
Just
They
take
can just
the
keep
hit
popping
forehead.
back in. They're summons. They don't give a damn if they get popped.
No,
Like you were saying, he
meant-
doesn't want to get
meant
one shot by
I
the
don't wanna
wizard.
get one shot by the wizard.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get fucking. He doesn't want to get got like a Pintine
Mm-hmm. All right.
blasted directly in the face instantaneously.
Speaking of which,
Why did
Yeah.
the demons move?
vroom vroom.
Oh, I probably just clicked through too fast.
Oh. I'm gonna run up the
Yeah.
wall and then over the ceiling to here.
I mean, I'm assuming you can't stay on the ceiling, but
I'm gonna
you
keep
can still
going.
hit him on the way past, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna
try
do
anyway.
my multi-attack
Mhm.
deal.
Go ahead.
Shing. That's not amazing.
Nope. It's not enough
Not
to even crack
ideal
his shield.
even.
And then I will curse under my breath, which turns out to be loudly, and then run over here.
He thinks he's cursing under his
worry.
breath. He's really fuck.
That's it for me.
No one can hear it anyway.
Um,
All right.
yeah.
Ah, damn.
You miss. Draft.
All right, I'm just gonna laser the shit out of these demons.
Because they're definitely the real threat here.
Yep. But I
Everything
am,
flying on the Dan.
I don't seem to be able to do a whole lot to the flying wizard. So.
And he's got a high freaking AC, but it's not that really high. You guys are able to like pretty significantly connect with him.
I'm reducing my shit so I can do more damage because that's the thing that's harder to get through.
Mhm. Yep. All the demons are damaged. Yay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's me.
All right. Gleb. All right. Gleb is going to do two things. First, going to continue his ritual, and then he's going to attempt to slap you in the face with the dark energy blast.
He does in fact slap me in the face with it.
Eh?
And
Oh,
he
you
does
actually take a damage this time.
Yeah. Which will be gotten rid of on my turn.
Yeah.
We'll battle like this for the next century.
All right. The warhorse. Oh, don't worry. He's not going to stick around for too much longer.
Roll a 3 like every time.
Yep. All right, Dan. There are demons
Alright.
very slowly coming at you.
This time Dan is gonna try and dispel the shield.
All right.
I'm gonna. It's going to be. Ah, fuck. I've lost which page is nullify. LMN.
Countering fix. Make a ranged attack to hit your target. Then make an opposed check of your nullify rank. And the targeted effects rank or the target's will defense, whichever is higher. Okay.
I believe. Wait.
Cool. There's already a built-in resistance for it.
Where's
You win. The target effect turns off, although the user can reactivate it normally.
I'm gonna spend 15 points on, or 10 points on nullify and 10 points on accurate.
All right. So that is a level 10 nullify effectively.
Yeah. And a plus 20
So-
to the attack roll.
All right.
If you want to make it
So
a small
you
AoE,
miss on a 1.
you don't have to rely on your attack roll.
Well, there's the 1.
It's
That's the end of my turn.
Yep. Your nullify bolt or whatever it is flies on by.
It's a potion.
It's like in a movie whenever someone's like, it can't possibly fail. And then it does in the single
I
circumstance.
just stated in this single circumstance.
I'm gonna try the same thing as last turn. This time for sure it'll work. Absolutely no shot it won't. Bam.
The exact
Wow,
same thing happened.
really? Exactly the same.
18 gang.
I
All
want to
right.
say you rolled an 18 to hit this guy, and the shield just blocked it in the exact same location all 3 times.
No, this time the shield will move somewhere else. All right. That was my thing. All right, I'm good.
All right, well, my
Good.
regeneration gets rid of the injury.
Yep.
Funny. Do I go for damage or do I go for accuracy? That's a stupid question. Damage! Damage!
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
baby!
All right.
DC 40.
He's unable to make it. So
He is, I believe, stunned. No, not stunned. What the fuck was it again? He has 3 degrees, so he is Dazed and hindered, I believe.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a hero point and say that
He's
he is
staggered.
going to not have that effect,
Mm-hmm.
as his magic kind of revives him, even as your
Okay.
lance pierces his shield.
So he's no longer staggered, though.
Yep.
Does he still take the damage, though?
He does still take the damage. He's just not.
Yeah,
He
funny.
doesn't gain the stagger condition, basically.
Get fucked, dipshit.
Still takes the damage. Right. Thereafter, there are still demons.
Yep. Bop, bop, bop.
Oh my gosh, a demon actually is missed.
I think
Oh
because
my
there aren't as
God.
many, I'm adding more. Because it's -1 per.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
like -6 before, so.
Yeah.
Let's actually see, because they didn't roll last time. Doesn't matter, we're all dead. Pop. It's a good thing they're here for basically that purpose and that purpose only, to draw fire.
Yep.
Oh,
Flap
wait.
around the room.
Alright. Gleb is going to look at his injuries. Going to look at the magic of the ritual and decide this is not worth his time.
You can use a hero point to change the scene, right?
Yeah. I'm
All right.
about to end the scene, but you can change it if you wish.
I was just gonna fuck up his teleport with it. Because I assume he's going to teleport out.
He is.
Yeah, then I was going to see if I could use a hero point to fuck it up.
Congratulations, you get another hero point.
Basically.
That's fine.
Nah, I'll give you. Yeah, you hack out. Well, hack. You stab at his hand as he's teleporting out, and he is basically one of his hands is taken off, but he is able to teleport out.
All right,
But you have permanently injured him.
that's a dub. We'll use a hero point for that. That's worth it.
Yep. I'm not. Yeah, if you're using a hero point, I don't just want to be like, yeah, screw you, and just give you back it. No.
Hey, if
you
I've
get something out of the deal.
if
but he
I
is going to
have
get
once
teleported
again
out.
used the Holy Lance to just keep part of him here, that's funny. I'll take it.
Yeah, mostly because we have to end.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fair.
I gotta go to sleep. But yep, that was Mutants and Masterminds, which is, at least in my opinion, solidly okay.
Sorry.
I had a fun time. However, I literally
Reminder
inconvenienced
to
my
self
way into
and
breaking
freaking
the
Theo.
game.
Yeah, no more of that nonsense.
Yeah. I got a lot of crits this section.
I know. Freaking hell.
I think this is the most crits I've had in like any single session for like, I don't know, a year at least. Especially for like a very short session. Actually, it wasn't that short. It was like
Yeah, we had about 4 hours.
It was almost 4 hours.
Everyone else is playing D&D, and I was playing narrative combat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone
what did you
else
guys think of it? Good,
It's
bad?
pretty fun.
That's
I enjoyed
interesting. I like the high degree of customization.
Yeah.
I definitely did not understand the rules because at least the thing that I was using was capping most of my stuff at +10s, and I guess you can get up
Yeah.
to like +20s.
Mhm. Yeah, I think
but-
it's certain effects have to be +10, certain effects can be up to 20, so it's a little odd
Yeah.
that it decides between.
Everyone else was
yeah, it's
playing like with very varied shit, and I was just like, I have a lance and I kill shit, and then I did just that.
Yep.
So pretty happy with how that turned out.
I mean, it works. So
Big damage.
Yeah, it's a cool time. It's just like it's definitely not
choosing-
anywhere near the top of my list of things we've played, but it's an interesting system.
I was probably still Lancer for me on that. Lancer's so fucking sick.
Mhm. And next month we might see Lancer again.
We
Yes,
got the returning games.
dub.
Well, if we continue this, seeing as we seems to be like losing players at a prodigious rate, so I'll probably poke and see if people are even up for continuing this, because we've gone from like 8 to 4.
Yeah.
So
As long as it stays at like 4,
it's
that's
still
fine,
concerning
that's
though.
The game itself, I've played ones that were more fun, but the session was a grand time.
Yeah, session. Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was phenomenal, Mitchell. I had a great time.
I didn't even
What?
freaking know what I was gonna do until like I think the day of like last week when I kind of had to make a decision. I'm like, what was I doing again? Oh right, I haven't written anything down, and then I'm just like, yeah, let's just go with that. Sure, why not? And it did kind of go through a few changes while I was actually making characters, and honestly, most of these characters were either just wholesale from basically this game's DMG.
Yeah.
Like he was basically just sorcerer.
Yeah. No.
Like I changed a few things, like his Mystic Bonds became an AoE, and of course I changed the names and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like that's sort of. I did a little bit of that as well. Like I looked at so all the power level 10 example characters in the beginning
yeah.
of the book. I just looked at the sort of like the stuff they had, and I was like, okay, that's a good benchmark for the kind of stuff I should have.
Mhm.
I found that very
Yeah, I
handy.
noticed looking at Speedster with the exact same speed you have.
Well, yeah,
And I'm
'cause I
pretty
was
sure of
like,
almost the exact same ability, if not.
yeah,
Or
so I bundled a lot of the classic speedster stuff just because I wanted to be able to function as a speedster, and then I was like, and then I'll put some nighty stuff around it, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, to be honest, for the horse, I was like, all right, I don't know how to make a horse. So I just Googled Ian's Mastermind horse, and I was like, yeah, that works. That's a good one. I'm stealing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think I made my horse slightly better.
Mhm.
That's all right.
But yeah,
Because
Won't get any
you wouldn't
examples.
buy your your standard horse. No, no,
yeah,
no.
I'm gonna be honest. I almost made it a lot better and gave it regeneration and said that it also drank from the Grail. But that was slightly too ridiculous for me.
I hadn't even decided that there was a grail.
Now there is.
I just had to throw it in there as yeah, sure, there's a grail. Arthur already has it.
Honestly, you could have literally just said there wasn't a Grail and be like, "The one did I drink from?" And why is it helping me? Who walked
really
out of the
funny.
lake then?
So if we end up doing Mittens Masterminds again, you might see Gleb again. Because he
Oh,
is
yeah.
Hands
he
one
did
hand.
escape.
All right,
Yeah,
now's why I
he's
have to bring the
one-handed.
hand with me. That's the
Oh.
trophy.
I'll be his good twin, Belg.
Yep. And of course that's not his real name. He has a real name.
Yeah.
He's the only one with a secret identity, really.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. Dark Mage Gleb is not his real name. Because it's
No.
stupid, and that's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
I went and I was just trying to think up names for these characters. I'm like, yeah, Ashmont, that's good. It sounds like a lord.
Dark
then, of
Mage
course-
Snelpo.
Yeah, I also, yeah, basically that was what it was. It was, what is the first name to pop in my head? Gleb. There we go. So I was like, yeah, why not? Gleb could be an idiot name because he's supposed to be kind of the, well, originally he was the kind of stupid extra sorcerer behind the throne with Lord Ashmont as the main boss. Because Lord Ashmont was going to be a, like an armored bruiser, or an armored brute, I think is what they're called. Or kind of the villain archetype.
All right. I am hitting the hay, fellas. I got a
Yep.
long day work tomorrow.
Don't die.
See you
Alright.
tomorrow.
See you, Lumpy.
Good night.
Yeah, I probably should end up. We should get off too, but yeah.
Aye.
I changed my mind basically when making them and swapped their positions.
Is it bad if my favorite part of that was Lumpy just getting overkilled by a fuck ton? It's either
okay.
that or just like stabbing him in and he just goes down with my just come on.
I think you can see why I sent you that message about like, hey, maybe we should talk about this. This doesn't
We didn't
se-
really get a chance.
Yeah, this doesn't.
But I
seem
agree.
right, but like initially, it felt like okay, this could be okay, but I thought I could only put like 6 points in a particular power.
I think if I were to allow such power again, if we were to play this, I'm going to immediately lock it to you can do this once a freaking encounter and that's it. Because the
you're telling
I
me
can
just
just
having,
do
like-
whatever I want buff
Yeah.
buff is a little too broken.
Nah, it's perfectly balanced, Mitchell.
And kind of sick though.
I mean, it
We like
is,
it.
but against most foes, that's gonna be like, you have a resistance to this? Well, I'll just go around it now. It's
It
okay.
definitely shouldn't like it shouldn't be I can make 20-point powers. Like if it was like I can make a 2-point power or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's way less obnoxious.
All right. While I'm thinking of it, Peyton and Theo, you got to freaking give me some input on the mission stuff.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I
I'll
saw that.
poke
And I was
Regal
like,
and coy about it, but
I saw. I was like, hey, that all looks pretty interesting. I'll have to check that out later. And then I just completely fucking lost it.
I'll
I
probably
thought
like
that
once you
it was
guys
a
kind of
thumbs
give
up.
me a little more information, I'll actually write up like a full briefing for it. But
Mhm.
for now, that's all you get. That's kind of this is the basic idea. I actually like I had a bunch of ideas and then I went, no, 2 of those are really boring, and then swapped them out.
That's what I do it.
Yeah, because peering through the sandstorm is interesting. At least it's more interesting than what I originally was going to go with. The new home sale, which freaking is such a bad name, but it's the thing that came up on the freaking. It's the I need a name. What am I using? Oh, this will work. Eyes in the Sky is pretty obvious. That was actually one of the ones that stuck around. Sky Reachers. And then Whispered Scream, which I think is my favorite one, both naming wise and like what it actually is. I think I want to say 3 of these kind of will give additional information. So you guys will most likely hit at least one of them.
I mean, the
Which
one
are
that
really boring.
I don't want to do is fucking peering through the sandstorm because holy shit.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be more pilot though, like related.
Go and do some recon. I can't do recon.
Oh, I should DM you this.
So I'll have to figure out how I want to do New Games Monthly for this next month.
How to set up the vote and stuff.
Yeah. I think I might give like a bunch of options and then kind of do it down, or I might just go with what I did the last time, which is here's 4 options. Select. I can't even remember what I did the last time for month 5. I'd have to look. But, whatever. It's fine. I'll figure that out. I have a couple days, so. All right. Thank you for playing, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
Getting a few
running.
people to show up.
Yeah. Always good fun.
All right.
Everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
I mean, do you got any preferences for which one of these we do? Which ones of these? I'm having a stroke. Help.
I already voted for the bottom 2.
The bottom 2?
3. Bottom 3.
Bottom 3. Funnily enough, those are also all the ones that I want. I want the bottom 1 the most because fucking sick.
That was my first vote.
I should end my recording.
I should also end my recording.